What's your name?
Kathleen McCabe.
Kathleen. And you're in Bridesmaids?
Yes.
Are you all in Bridesmaids?
Yes.
Tremendous. I wrote that one. So I'm very, very proud of that one. I'm one of the typically I'm normally a acting coach, but this is very, very exciting. Are you all local? Is this your club?
Well, I'm a bit of a blow-in, but...
Oh, do tell. Oh, a blow-in.
Yes, Carrick Macross woman.
Carrick Macross. 10 kilometres up the road.
Yes.
It's a big gulf though, isn't it, in Monaghan? Yeah. And what's your name?
Sinead Callan.
And who did you play?
I was Lillian. I was the bride.
Were you?
I had the glamorous role.
Fantastic. Who was Megan?
Stand up.
No, not Stowe. What is your actual name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Was that one of the most favourite things you've ever done?
It was the most challenging bit of acting I've ever done. I'm in contention for most serious actress tonight.
Well, you heard it here. Most serious actor, Megan role. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Derry girl. How are you doing, dude? Are you good?
And yourself?
Great. Were you part of the cast?
Oh, I'm James. I'm James.
Oh, go on. Give us your best British. Go on. Your best British.
I don't want to spoil it.
Give us one line from it where he's looking for the toilet.
I can't even remember the fucking line.
There you go. Oh, tremendous, fantastic stuff. Derry Girls was one that I wrote for, and I was so happy with. And I've no doubt you made an unbelievable job. What's your name, sir?
Alan.
And had you a role?
I had 2 lines, yeah, that I struggle to remember most of the time.
Who were you with your 2 lines?
My name was David Donnelly.
David, oh, gorgeous David Donnelly, right?
I was Aoife Bannigan's crush.
Oh, and still, as well, since it is Derry Girls, we better say hello to some girls. How are you, girls? Now, are you actually in the movie, you were?
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, no, I have to ask. So, now, who did you play?
All I say is, fuck off.
I think we all know who that was. And what's your name?
In the movie?
No, your actual name.
Eilish.
Eilish, and who did you play in the movie?
What was it? Aunt Sarah.
Oh, your Aunt Sarah, the mad one.
Yeah.
How? I'm wondering, how close to the aunt were you in real life? Are you that?
I would actually be on time for my appointments.
Brilliant stuff. Right, Scent of a Woman. How did you find the acting side of things?
It was fine, I suppose, what I had to do, because I can't actually see, So I told Kevin away at the start, I won't go into it. I'll go into it, but only if he can find me a role where I'm playing the role of somebody who can't see. So fair play to him. He came up with Scent of a Woman, but Jesus Christ, there was an awful lot of lines in it. But what was so helpful was they did an MP3 or MP4 of the clips,
Really?
So I could actually just listen to it over and over and over and over and over. Yeah. So it was fine, it was fine.
This is a first. I loved seeing how actors use what their source and their stylings and how they get to the point of what they're going to end up with as a product. Yeah. And this, for me, as doing the Oscars for so long, I've never come across this style that you listen to an MP3.
Yeah, or whatever.
On to the point.
The wrong technical
no, you're not. MP3 is exactly right.
But I got basically, they clipped out the actual pieces of the movie that we were going to be. It was like a script on screen, So I got to listen to the 11 minutes or whatever, 12 minutes over and over and over.
There's a lot of dialogue in 11 minutes, isn't there?
No, I know there is, but it flows, you sort of grow into it a little bit, and you just, like I got it wrong several times, but then you eventually start stitching it together.
Well, that is, I cannot wait for this movie tonight. I swear, I haven't seen Scent of a Woman done like. This is brilliant. Well, great to meet you.
Yeah, likewise, Tom. Yeah, thanks a million for coming down.
Oh, I'm more than excited. Right, believe this is your Forrest Gump.
I'm Forrest Gump.
No.
You have black shoes.
Neither do I, look. But I'm in Monaghan. I figured the brown ones would be okay.
Yeah, no, like that.
Those look like nice shoes.
Those are very comfortable shoes.
Brilliant. Was this the movie that when you went in for the casting first, you were like, when you got the call and said, yeah, look, you're going to be Forrest Gump, or you're like, yes?
No, this happened over a drunken mistake. After the casting.
Actually, he's all the memorabilia at home, hey, he's all the memorabilia at home, hey.
Look at the shoes, he has the shoes already. A drunken mistake, but you absolutely went along with it and absolutely nailed it by all accounts.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Heading for the club.
Brilliant. That's exactly the line, heading for the club. I mean, there's a line, but fair play.
This is the last thing I'm doing for 10 years. Just get that straight.
Fantastic. And how is it like acting with people that you know on a regular basis?
These lads are great, like, you know, yeah. Well, a lot of them we wouldn't have known, but yeah, no, it's good fun.
Well, that's half the crack of it, is getting to know people that you would have never normally met.
Absolutely, absolutely. A great cast and really good fun.
Brilliant stuff. Well, thanks a million, man. Best of luck. Now, this is the cast of Father Ted. How are you doing? My name is Tom. I'll be host this evening. Great to see you. Do you know, because you're after standing beside me, how are you doing? How are you keeping? Don't worry. I'll get to you all. Don't worry. I'll get to every one of you. Now, I'm very good. Now, tell me this. What role did you play?
Father Ken Dillon.
Brilliant. Now, was it Father Ted was the one you wanted when you went to the casting day one?
Oh, yes. I always wanted to be a priest and I got to live my dream, yes.
We need to know more to be said after that. I always wanted a priest and you got to live your dream. Who lived their dream as a priest on this show? Did you? Father Dougal, yes, I can see it. I've done a lot of these casting. That's tremendous. Brilliant stuff. Great to meet you, Niall. Who did you play?
I played Desi in The Snapper.
Did you? Did you find it difficult or absolutely licking your lips when you got it?
It was absolutely brilliant to get it. I thought it was going to be hard at the start, but it actually worked into general life, you know.
Brilliant. And of the cast, how many of them did you know beforehand?
I knew no one. I'm actually a County Cavan man. I'm an outsider from Aughnamullen.
Amazing. So this is the opportunity to properly get to know some people. Who was your wife and who was your daughter?
That's my wife and that's my daughter, Ciara.
Brilliant. How are you, Katrina? Are you well? But now tell me this. You were Kay? You were Kay. Now tell me this. At any opportunity, like when you were leaning in as an actor, did you want to call him a bit of a Alex a few times? Because Desi does act up a few times with the drink and whatnot.
Yeah, especially when he wants to go to the pub instead of dealing with the consequences.
Fantastic stuff. And where is Sharon? Sharon! Get this is I mean, there's going the extra mile for the role, and there's going the extra. She played Sharon. I mean, I've heard of some method actors. What is your name?
What's my name?
Yeah. Ciara, tell me this, Ciara. When you got cast as Sharon, how long ago was that? Months?
Yeah, a good few months ago. Probably 9.
This is tremendous.
We roll very seriously.
This is some Joaquin Phoenix level stuff. This is amazing. Brilliant stuff. When you got cast as Sharon, was like, yes, or had you seen The Snapper in a while, or how did you feel about it?
Yeah, well, I love Sharon in The Snapper, so I was happy, but it's a lot of pressure to take on a main part, so.
It is. You are the top protagonist in the whole thing.
But no, it was great, yeah.
And I may ask, how far along are you?
I've 6 weeks left.
You have 6 weeks left.
That's my daughter.
Meet your daughter. Well, tremendous. The very best of luck to you and baby. This is absolutely incredible. I'll see you all later on, gang. How are you keeping? Elvis, this is brilliant. How are you doing? You well? How are you? Oh, you're not in it. That's all right. That's all right. Elvis, how are you?
Fantastic.
Great. I'm Tom. I'm going to be the host this evening. We just wanted to talk to some of the movies and see how they enjoyed the process and all that. So, of course, we have Priscilla next door to you. I haven't seen the Oscars version. I'm so pumped for this one. I haven't seen Elvis yet. And you're about 17, obviously.
Oh, no, 18.
Okay, 18. When you got cast as Elvis, was it like, yes?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm come out of the womb an Elvis fan. I'm still an Elvis fan. I'm probably an Elvis fan for life, so no.
And what is your actual name?
Killian McGill.
Killian, you do know you're going to be known as Elvis in the...
Oh, yeah. No, look as the cookie crumbles, these are the way the thing goes. I have to accept that now, so I'm happy.
Yeah, there could be worse. Priscilla, we need to quickly speak to Priscilla. So, Priscilla, how are you?
Great, I'm great.
And what's your actual name?
Katie.
Katie, or are you just going with Priscilla now? Because Killian demanded to be known as Elvis.
Definitely Katie.
Katie, how did you find the role?
Yeah, sure, it was grand. Tough at times.
Had you done acting before that?
No.
But still, tough enough to, everybody here is kind of playing somebody from a made-up person, essentially. You're playing a real person. Priscilla Presley.
I know. Tough work, like.
I bet there's somebody in this room has something about Elvis or Priscilla Presley tattooed on them somewhere.
Oh, I'd say so, like. Something at home anyway. This girl sitting across me actually has something she wouldn't want to share, like.
Well, I cannot wait. I can't wait to see it. The very best of luck this evening. We'll catch you later. Good luck. Right. Let's see how the show rolls. I can't wait.
From Kevin Rowe Events, Mr. Tom O'Mahony.
Oh, tremendous! Anna Mullen. I didn't realise I was so high-pitched. Anna Mullen, how you doing? Are you well? Am I saying that correctly? Anna Mullen. It's not aughnamullen, is it? No, tremendous, tremendous stuff. Look at this. In you get, boss. You're all right. No, you're grand. Is that Rockshore? Good God. Anyway, mine, as Kevin said, I'm Tom O'Mahony from Kevin Rowe Events, and I get paid €3 for every time I say that. So you're going to hear it about 174 times throughout the night. Who is excited for the Oscars? Brilliant. Somebody has brought a Willy. Fantastic. I did the warm-up for the Late Late Country Special the other night, and that was wild. But I'm 3 seconds in, and somebody's got an 8-foot Willy in the audience. This is Monaghan, isn't it? This is Monaghan. Nobody's watching. Everything gets a little wild in Monaghan. Are you up for a wild night? Are you excited about the movies? Much more first. Fantastic stuff. But before we go any further and I explain how the night is going to go, as we'll have an array of different things happening. Of course, you do have the raffle still going. You have the buying of votes still going either side. So as you do, grab them, make sure if you haven't done already. But first and foremost, I'd like to invite your chairperson, Mr. Paddy Markey, up on stage first. Round of applause for Paddy, everybody. There you are, sir.
Good evening, everybody. You are all very welcome here tonight to the Oscars for aughnamullen GFC. It's almost 10 years here since we done Strictly in the Glencairn. 10 years next month in November. And a good few of you would have been here that night. And looking down the hall, a good few of you have wintered well. I have to say I kept fairly well and fairly fit myself and fairly lean, but I'm looking at a few boys, and definitely the suit that done them 10 years ago definitely wouldn't fit them tonight. Tom Lean is looking up at me here, hoping I won't mention him. And I seen Ian Johnson taking up a lot of space there earlier on. But even Eddie McCardle, looking down there, managed to lose his baby face since we were here last, along with many other things. But getting away from all the crack, a few people have to thank here before we finish up, or before we start. Since we done the Strictly, there's been big changes around aughnamullen Football Club. And the money that we've raised here tonight and all along, and with the future developments that we have in the pipeline, that's going to enhance the great facilities that we have out in aughnamullen for generations to come in this great club. I'd like to thank Kevin Rowe and his excellent crew for their excellent productions of our 7 films. Secondly, I want to thank John Lennon and the Tusker Group. What can I say? They've become great friends of the aughnamullen over the years, and they've became ingrained in the community, and we are delighted to have them as our main sponsors. Thanks very much, folks. To all who allowed us to use their venue and the facilities, to all our team leaders and actors, just quiet for a wee minute, please, and we'll get this done. What a gang of brilliant people, full of crack and full of development. It's great to see a fresh injection of young, energetic and willing people, willing to get involved and not having to always fall back on the old reliables. We cannot thank you all enough for the effort you have put in the last 6 months. A special thanks also to the people from our neighbouring clubs. It is not an easy thing to do, to go out and raise money for another club, but we appreciate your efforts very much. To everybody who supported all our fundraising events, bought tickets for tonight, and who will continue to buy tickets tonight for our fantastic draw for a 4-night stay in New York on Paddy's weekend plus spending money. Ticket sellers will be going around later. The Willow will be in this hall tonight, folks, so get your tickets in there. I'd like to thank the Glencairn here for their excellent facility and hosting. When we talked about having this way back in February, we talked about Hillgrove and everywhere else, but there's nowhere else, only the Glencairn, that suits an Aughnamullen crowd. So I'd like to thank Pádraig Flanagan for supplying the limos out and cars outside the door. It added a nice touch to the actresses and all coming in. So thanks very much, Pádraig, and all was free of charge. Thank you very much. Nearly finished. I'd like to thank all the film and Oscar sponsors and everybody who took ads in the book. I'd also like to thank our Oscars committee. I'm not going to name them all individually, but they put in Trojan work in particularly this last 6 weeks, getting everything together. But I want you to put your hands together for the man that steered the ship from day one, the one and only PJ Markey. Those of you that know PJ, you know he's a wee bit shy, but I think we've took him out of his shell in the last lot of weeks. Well done, PJ and crew. I just want to mention, we've been asked to mention the Little Blue Heroes. That's what the guards, you should see it out at the door. They're having a function here on the 3rd of November. We have a couple of club members who are involved in it for underprivileged children, and they're doing great work. And the club will be making a donation to that Little Blue Heroes function out of the funds here tonight and supporting it. It's on here on the 3rd of November, and anyways want to come, try and make it a night of it. I'd like to finally finish up with our judges. I'd like to welcome Owen Colgan here from Mayo, I think, isn't it, Owen? Can't see. Goodbye. Thanks for coming a long way. I'd like to thank Paula McCall from our main sponsors, Tusker. And I'd also like to thank our senior team manager, and one thing about Lee, he'll turn up at the opening of an envelope. I wasn't going to give Lee a touch in case I would have come later on, but this is my only chance, so I'm going to do it anyway. So Lee was getting his hair cut very early this morning in J.O.'s in Ballybay, and I think Lee thinks that he's getting paid for here tonight because J.O. gave me the bill there a while ago, but we're not covering your expenses. We're doing enough for you, Lee. Thanks very much. Listen, I think that's me finished, folks. It's going to be a fantastic night. Enjoy it, and we'll be talking about it for weeks to come. Well done, everybody.
Paddy Markey, everybody! Paddy is making a beeline straight for the bar, so get out of his way, please. He has informed me that a triple whiskey is happening immediately. Right, before we kick off the show, we meet our judges and whatnot, and we kick off the first movie. It would only be right and just if we say hello to the casts of each movie. Sound good? So do you know what? Of each of the casts, I'd like you to stand up when I shout out your movie. So Father Ted, first and foremost, where are ye? Father Ted, commit you. Hey! No booing. No booing. There's banners and everything made. I may as well go with the banner. The Snapper, are you there? Jesus. My Jesus. Fantastic stuff. Derry Girls, where are ye? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Crutches. Hey, okay. Did ye bring the Willie? Oh, we'll find that out in a second. We'll find that out in a second. Scent of a Woman. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Forrest Gump, where are ye? Oh, my God. It's like being at the Rose of Tralee. Look at this. Fantastic stuff. And Elvis. Beautiful. I think I've gotten everybody, I'd say, at this stage, have I? Yeah, I think I've gotten everybody. You know, I don't think there's another movie. Bridesmaids, are you there? Of course they brought the Willie. Megan, is that you? Of course it's Megan, of course. They brought a banner, you brought a 5-foot Willie. Fantastic. Two sides of Monaghan right there, isn't it? Two sides of Monaghan. Right, before we proceed any further, I would like to tell you that I'm Tom O'Mahony of Kevin Rowe Events. That's another £3 there, Kev, just in case you're wondering. And we are sponsored tonight by Tusker, everybody. I get 150 from Tusker. €1.50 every time I mention Tusker, so that's at least £3 now. I would like to bring our judges. Would you give them a round of applause, please? We have, of course, Lee Conlon, we have Paula McCall, and my very good friend Owen Colgan, please, everybody! Oh, look at it. Well, Lee was being a gentleman. Allowing Paul up, and Owen just went, no, I'll have that. Brilliant stuff. All right, first and foremost, there's only one question I have, really. You know this place better than I do. What are you looking for tonight? We'll go first, if you don't mind, Owen. We'll go first with Paula. Paula, what are you looking for from tonight's show?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the rivalry between the actors, because I know there's actors in different families here, and I know that there's actually, in one instance there, we've Brendan and Pamela Sullivan, and the husband and wife act there. I hear Brendan was a super sub in on the Forrest Gump, and I hear that he actually didn't compete in his own club, Oscars, so that's fair play to you on that. So listen, just looking forward to seeing all of that, and really delighted to be at the Oscars. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. Paula, everybody! We'll go over as far as Lee. Lee, how do you feel? What are you looking for this evening? You look like you know your business when it comes to this kind of carry-on.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking for good quality acting, but look at probably I'm here like for everyone else is looking for. I'm just looking forward to the rows after it. There's supposed to be a bit of. Heard the bridesmaids and the dairy girls, the young girls think they're better than the bridesmaids. So then I heard the Forrest Gump crew. The Forrest Gump crew starting to get a wee bit sick of Forrest. He won't come out of character. So they're sort of an eggshell. And then we go back out of the cast there with looking maybe the people see Colin Rayburn's down there with the wife, so he's ruled out of that. But more or less, me and Owen's howling a bit of a book there, trying to get the cash in to keep used RTE buys going. So if you want a wee bit of a punt on a row, come to me and Owen, we'll sort you out in odds.
Thank you very much, Lee! Swinging over from Schwinford, the mighty man himself, it is, of course, Owen Colgan. Owen, what are you looking for this evening?
For a good time? No, it's great to be here in Monaghan. It's a great place, Monaghan for Sam. And hey! Crowd are lovely people. I was talking to that lad before the gig. Lovely fella. He's got warm hands. Looking forward to meeting the Corduff ladies as well. They're around here, are they? I heard they were dodgy. But trust me, they're apparently very good actors, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. Some very good movies here tonight. There's a lot of jazz in the air. Mayo for Sam.
That's all he wanted to say throughout this whole evening. He's going to say that at least 14 more times. One more time for your judges, everybody. Thank you very much, Lee, Paula, and Owen. Brilliant. Well, comes the start of the show that you've all been waiting for. Are you ready to kick off your night at the Oscars, everybody? Outstanding. Well, I am very, very excited. Up for, sponsored by Energy Solar. It is, of course, the Snapper, everybody.
Yo, what?
You heard me.
Jesus, you're bleeding pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely, that is.
You sure? Yeah, sort of.
But you're only 19, Sharon.
I'm 20.
Shocking, that is. Well, who is it?
I don't know, Dad. What?
Oh, for Jesus' sake.
No, I do know. I'm just not telling.
Why not? Is he married?
No, he's not.
And will he marry you?
No, I don't think so.
That's the loser. That's cheating, that is.
It's not a game, Desi.
Well, I mean, it's as much his fault, whoever he is, than it is our Sharon's. I mean, it was his flute that done this.
Stop it. That's disgusting. You've the filthiest mouth.
Well, you've obviously your mind made up. You're not going to tell us, love.
No.
Well, that's it. I suppose a man needs a few points after all of that.
Hang on a second.
Yes, love.
It's a terrible thing. What about the neighbours?
The neighbours? Who cares about the neighbours, Karen?
I care about the neighbours.
Feck the neighbours. I'm going for a few drinks. I've an awful throat on me, right?
Of course you have.
I tell you?
You're what?
Well, I am.
She's bleeding serious. Gee, Sharon, how did you manage that? Jesus, well done, Sharon. Yeah, Sharon. Congrats. Well done, Sharon. You thick bitch.
I know. It's terrible, really.
So, how far are you gone?
16 weeks.
16 weeks? You wouldn't think it to look at you. You skinny bitch.
I'll start getting bigger in a few weeks.
Well, you can start hanging around with someone else when that starts happening. You know, fellas will come near us if one of us is pregnant. So, Sharon, who are you having it for?
I can't say, girls, sorry.
I give us a hint, Sharon. Just a little one. Do we know him? Is he in here?
No, he's not.
How would you look at her? She's mad though. Wouldn't you be if it was someone in here? Look around you. Oh, go on, Sharon. We must know him.
No, you don't.
Seriously, Sharon, is he in here? Jesus, Yvonne, would you do it with anyone in here? I was only asking. But you're right. Sorry for insulting you, Sharon. You're not that bleeding desperate doing any of the fellas in here. Are you, Sharon?
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, Sharon, we'll drop it. Let's get more drinks in. Okay. Come on, girls. Let's get pissed. Hey!
2 points, lads, is it?
Yeah, go on ahead, yeah.
Yeah, go on, give us a point.
I've something to tell you, Daisy.
Go on, speed it out.
But it's a bit embarrassing. But I heard Borges talking about your Sharon the other day.
What did he say about my Sharon?
He said she was a great little raid.
My God, what?
You wouldn't want to be listening to that fella. I only told you. Well, I don't know why I told you. It's pathetic, really. A grown man like that talking about a young one.
Exactly.
You wouldn't want to be getting worked up over it now, Daisy.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to the Jacks.
Stevens, 10 yards outside the penalty area. He's gone past Dalton. Right-footed shot, 4-0. Oh, marvellous finish from Gary Stevens. An Everton free kick down by the corner flag on the left-hand side.
How's it going, Desi? You keep your bleeding hands off. What's wrong with you, Desi? You know what's wrong with you. What? You were saying things about our Sharon. Desi, you got it wrong. Wrong, me bollocks. No, honestly, I swear. Me bollocks. Honestly, I swear. You know, you're not even worth the Borges. I'm sorry, Desi. And now, fella like you want to be ashamed of yourself, going around saying things about young ones. Desi, I'm sorry, I was only messing with the lads. The lads? Oh, young fella. What do you think you are, a kid? You say another word about our Sharon, and I'll kill you. Have you got a Borges? You needn't worry. I'm sorry, Desi. And another thing, Borges, if you drop our Darren off the football team, I will definitely come and kill you. I'm sorry, Desi. You blatant bollocks.
Doris, is your Sharon here? She's at work, Doris. Why? Why do you want her? Well, if you must know, she's been having it off with my husband, George. He's the father. Get lost. I will not get lost. She's your bleeding daughter. Go home, will you? Well, of course. I should have known. She's her mother's daughter, all right.
Doris, what's wrong with you? Why did Kay hit you in the face?
Sharon.
Sharon Corley?
Yeah.
No way.
Jesus, what happened? Doris, you all right?
It's that Sharon Corley. She's the cause of all this.
Sharon?
You know?
You don't mean... No way. Her and your Georgie? Yeah.
Doris, you poor thing, you. Jesus, that's bleeding terrible, that is.
Sure, I've been telling you for years about that Sharon one. She's nothing but trouble. But she's half his bleeding age.
Well, that didn't bleeding stop her, did it?
Gee, she's one trollop, that one. She's a trollop, all right. That's putting it lightly.
Yeah, she's right, Doris. That tramp. Sure, who wants the likes of her around here? Doris, you go on ahead. Here she comes now, the trollop.
Jeez, Sharon, wait. Close your mouth, Mrs. O'Leary. The birds are gonna start nesting in it.
Well, the cheeky bitch.
There's no bleeding way, Jackie, you know that.
I know that. Jesus, the state of him. The big fat belly on top of you.
Stop.
So you telling?
I suppose I better.
Sure, go on then, Sharon.
It was one of them Spanish sailors. You know, from the boat in the docks for 2 days.
Jesus, you never mentioned him before.
Oh, he was bleeding gorgeous, Jackie. I'm not even joking you.
What? Do you know his address?
I don't even know his bleeding name, Jackie. In a hotel. Oh, he nearly had me screaming. I'm not joking you.
Jesus.
We even did in the bath as well.
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh, God. What was that?
Are you okay, Sharon?
Oh, the pain. Oh. Jackie, call someone quick. Oh. Oh. Oh, the pain.
Mr. Curley, Mrs. Curley, Sharon said to tell you her contraptions have started.
Quick, get her into the van. It's only her cervix dilate.
Oh, good girl, Sharon, you're
Jackie,
doing well.
take the stopwatch. We'll be able to time her contraptions. We look really cool, we will. Let's go. Lovely.
Mrs. Curley, it's a girl. 7 pound 12 ounces. Ah, a girl. Yes.
Oh my God, lovely jubbly. I'm off for a point.
Typical. Are you okay, Sharon? What's wrong?
I'm laughing. I'm after naming her. Georgina.
£7, 12 ounces.
Is that a turkey or a baby?
It's a baby.
Good size baby. Small turkey though.
Borges, do you know what I'd love to do with these? Snip, snip. Go on, you bollocks.
It would be my great pleasure to, of course, welcome the cast up on stage. Niall, Katrina, Ciara, Michael, Martin, Patricia, Claire, Erica, Anne-Marie, Gorgette, Katrina, Gary, Vivian, Bridge, Kavina, Caroline, and Iru. Welcome. Give them a round of applause, everybody. First movie up. Come on up, Des. Come on up. This is the biggest cast of the night. Come on away up, gang. Good on ya. Thanks, Brian. Great job, great job. Okay, looks like we've half the audience up here on stage. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Typically, I would go to the person nearest me, but in all fairness, I think there's only one person I can actually go for. I mean, we do have some characters really get into the role and go the extra mile, like Forrest Gump is actually wearing the trainers from the movie. You know, Joaquin Phoenix would stay in character for up to 6 months. I have never seen somebody go so far for a role. I have to go over and talk to Sharon. How are you, girl? You well?
That's good, thank you.
Fantastic. We all want to know. Come here, Sharon. How far are you gone?
16 weeks.
I'd love to say you wouldn't notice, but this is absolutely fantastic. How was that? Was that amazing?
Ah, it's brilliant, yeah.
I'm watching yourself on the big screen. Was it that nervy moment, but now you're delighted?
Yeah, I'm crying with the laughter. It's very funny.
And there was a ton of in-jokes as well. Who jumped into the Yamaha Gator afterwards? Who was that? Was that you? Yeah. Round of applause. Anybody who jumps into one of those things, fantastic. And what's the inside joke on the buggy, the four-wheeler you jumped into?
The Gator is like the messiah of aughnamullen at the minute, I think. The Bull McCardle is like the biz of aughnamullen, and we had to incorporate the Gator into the film.
A round of applause for the four-wheeler, everybody! Brilliant. Okay, we'll come over, and of course, Desi. How are you keeping? I'm sticking with the character name, Desi. Was it everything you hoped for? Did you love it?
Bleeding Jesus, are you enjoying yourselves out? Great time. A great thing to do, Brian. Thank you. Enjoyed the show. I'm a Shercock man myself, a kind of Cavan man myself.
Right, how does everybody feel about that? You okay with that? There's mixed emotions there, I won't lie, Desi. There's mixed emotions, but we welcome him on board. Give him a round of applause. That was an incredible, everybody take a bow. That was an incredible, ye open first. Give yourselves a bow, everybody, you should. That was absolutely brilliant. The cast of The Snapper, everybody! Off you pop. Thank you very, very much. So like that, if you haven't gotten your voting card in, get your vote. Oh, of course, you want to bring the judges, would you like to come on up? Would you like to come on up and join the gang? It just seemed like there were so many up here, I don't know if we'll bring the judges back up. We will. Owen, he's up first, Ken. Oh, Paula's up first. Brilliant stuff. So, Paula, that was incredible kicking off the show, wasn't it?
Unbelievable, and that's the first time I've seen the movie as well. And if that's what the standard is, I'm looking forward to the rest. Yeah, listen, I mean, it's what you saw on the screen is fantastic. Behind the scenes, I suppose, I know Nolene Deary and the rest of the team in the background were trying to find the right location and the right costumes. And I know there was a particular shell jacket for Desi that everybody was looking for at one point. So that's all brilliant. From my point of view, there's one particularly the fond memory for me, I suppose, and it's a single line that I heard 100 times around the house, at home, everywhere I looked, and every question that was asked of a particular person in this cast. The only reply we got was, "Yeah, what?" So delighted with that. Yeah, listen, well done, a fantastic start.
Brilliant stuff, brilliant. Owen, first movie up tonight. Give him a round of applause. Actually, you nailed it, location-wise, costume-wise, and everything else. I've coached a bunch of these, and he absolutely smashed it. Owen, what did you reckon?
Well, of course, The Snapper is one of my favourite movies ever. Colin Meaney was the first Irishman to ever go to space, so it's great to see it again. I heard that the baby was a big diva on set. Is that true, guys? Yeah, and Desi over there, he's a Cavan man, but apparently he was driving around set, not paying for fuel, so that doesn't make any sense. And obviously with global warming, then that's another issue.
I get you. First time I've ever seen a real baby be actually used. Whose baby was that? Is the baby here tonight? Have we gotten a tuxedo for the baby? Brilliant, brilliant. There's the baby with a large beard. Okay, Lee, you know the ins and outs of this place. Did you get the in-jokes that everybody was roaring, laughing at, like the gator and stuff like that?
Yeah, the gator's one of the things around aughnamullen that's well used and well hit. It's as big as hit. So, no, I just want to compliment them on their acting. I thought you definitely see the quality acting when Marty has to drink a pint, because he never drank a pint in his life. Mickey Markey had to change the togs after that bit of an episode in the toilets. I had to get new togs from. And then it's good to see Patricia McCabe actually in front of the camera now, because she's usually known for behind the camera. She's known as a bit of a peeping Tom, taking photos in the middle of the night in through people's windows. So it was brilliant from start to finish. Well done, crew.
Thank you very much, Lee, everybody. I didn't think we were going to get that inside track that she's actually a peeping Tom. That was absolutely tremendous. One more time for the cast of The Snapper. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, gang. Right, we will move on with our next movie. Tremendous. I had no idea Colin Meaney was the first Irishman in space. That's incredible. It's great to know. It's great to know. A bit of knowledge. So if you haven't cast your vote yet, or you don't have to. You don't have to cast it just yet, you can do it, but we will have buckets up here on stage, or vessels of some sort where you can cast your vote. Feel free to give them a cheer and a round of applause again. That was a major moment to be first up. First out is always the hardest one. Now all the nervous stuff is done, you can all go have a drink. Although I have a funny feeling you've had a drink already, that's... Barring yes, the pregnant lady, I'm hoping you... Well, it's up to yourself. I won't judge you. Fantastic. Desi is loving the limelight. Mr. Cavan, 2023. My name is Tom, by the way. You called me Brian 7 times. But that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's Tom O'Mahony, Kevin Rowe Events. That's another £3 in the jar. Thank you very, very much. Sponsored by Tusker, of course, here at the Oscars. Right. I am delighted to announce your next movie. I'm super excited. I've never seen this one done before, and I'm super excited after meeting the cast. It's A Scent of a Woman, everybody.
Welcome to Baird College. I'm Charlie Sims. This is a pretty exclusive New England prep school. And to be honest, with my family situation, I'm lucky to be here at all. Most of the guys here are from rich backgrounds, but I won a scholarship, and that's what got me here. I'm hoping to visit my family in Oregon for Christmas, but I need to earn money to buy the plane ticket. Hey, Mrs. Rossi?
Yes?
I'm here about the weekend job.
Don't sir him. And don't ask too many questions. And if he staggers a little when he gets up, don't pay any attention.
Sir?
Don't call me sir.
I'm sorry. I mean, mister? Sir?
Uh-oh, we got a moron here. Lieutenant Colonel, 26 years on the line. Nobody ever busted me 4 grades before. Get in here, you idiot. Where are you from?
Gresham, Oregon. Colonel.
And what's your daddy do in Gresham, Oregon? Count wood chips?
My stepdad and mom run a convenience store.
Oh, how convenient. So what are you doing here in this far town?
I won a Young American Merit Scholarship.
Hoo-ah! A bunch of runny-nosed snots in tweed jackets, all studying to be George Bush. What do you want?
I want a job.
A job?
Yeah, I want a job. So I can make my plane fare home for Christmas.
Oh, God, you're touching.
Listen, Mrs. Rossi, I got the feeling I screwed up.
Oh, you couldn't have.
It was a bad interview.
That was no interview, Charlie. You're in. No one else showed up, so you have to take the job. Please.
Okay, Miss Rossi. Sure.
Miss Hunsaker says you two gentlemen were a vantage point to observe who was responsible for this stunt.
I thought I saw someone setting it up, but by the time I pulled focus, they were gone.
Mr. Sims?
I couldn't say.
First thing Monday, I'm convening a special session of the Student Faculty Disciplinary Committee. As this is a matter which concerns the whole school, the entire student body will be present. There will be no classes, no activities, nothing will transpire at this institution until that proceeding is concluded. And if, at that time, we are no further on than we are now, I will expel you both. Mr. Willis, would you excuse us? The Dean of Admissions at Harvard and I have an arrangement. In addition to the usual sheaf of applicants submitted by Baird, I add one name. Someone who's a standout yet underprivileged. A student who could not afford to pay the board and tuition in Cambridge. Now, can you tell me who did it?
No, sir. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we're underway, I would like to add a very warm welcome to our many mileage plus passengers traveling with us this evening.
So why are we going to New York?
All information will be given on a need-to-know basis. Hoo-ah! Where's Daphne? Let's get her down here.
She's in the back.
The tail's in the tail. Ha! Oh, but I still smell her. Women. What could you say? Who made them? God must have been a fucking genius. The hair. They say the hair is everything, you know. Do you ever bury your nose in a mountain of curls and just want to go to sleep forever? Or lips, and when they touch yours, I like that first swallow of wine after you just crossed the desert. I need a drink. Excuse me, senorita. Would you mind if we joined you? I'm feeling you're being neglected.
Well, I'm expecting somebody.
Would you mind if we waited with you?
No, I don't mind.
You know, I detect a fragrance in the air. Don't tell me what it is. Ogilvy, sister soap.
Ah, that's amazing.
Well, I'm in the amazing business.
It is Ogilvy Sister Soap.
What's your name?
Donna.
Donna? I'm Frank. This here's Charlie. She likes you.
Don't pay any attention to him.
Would you like to learn to tango, Donna?
Right now?
Well, I'm offering you my services, free of charge. What do you say?
All right, I'll give it a try.
Hold me down, son. Wait till you see Charlie dance.
He's a liar. I don't dance.
Isn't he a charmer? Truth is, not only does he dance, but he'll sing you a hell of a tune. You break my heart, son. All of my life, I stood up to everyone and everything because it made me feel important. You do it because you mean it. You got integrity, Charlie.
Colonel, Could you please put the gun away?
I'm bad.
You're not bad. You're just in pain.
What do you know about pain, you little snail daughter from the Pacific Northwest? What the fuck do you know about pain? Get out of here!
So you messed up. So what? Everybody does. Get on with your life, would you?
What life? I got no life. I'm in the dark here. Do you understand? I'm in the dark.
So let's get on with it. Let's do it. Let's pull the damn trigger, you miserable blind son of a bitch.
You don't want to die.
And neither do you.
Give me one reason not to.
I'll give you two. You can dance the tango, and you can drive a Ferrari better than anyone I've ever seen.
Oh. Where do we go from here, Charlie?
If you get tangled up, just tango on.
Did you ever have a feeling that you wanted to go and still had a feeling that you wanted to stay?
I am left with no real witness. Mr. Willis's testimony is not only vague, it is unsubstantiated. The substance I was looking for, Mr. Sims, was to come from you, and I won't punish Mr. Willis. He is the only party to this incident still worthy of calling himself a Baird man. I'm going to recommend to the disciplinary committee that you be expelled, Mr. Sims. You are a cover-up artist and you are a liar.
But not a snitch.
Excuse me?
No, I don't think I will. This is such a crock of shit. What is your motto here? Boys, inform on your classmates. Save your hide. Anything short of that, we're going to burn you at the stake? Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay. Here's Charlie facing the fire. There's George hiding in Big Daddy's pocket. And what are you doing? You're going to reward George and destroy Charlie.
Are you finished, Mr. Slade?
No, I'm just getting warmed up. I mean, the only class in this act is sitting next to me, and I'm here to tell you his soul is intact. Somebody here, I'm not going to say who, offered to buy it. Only Charlie here wasn't selling.
Sir, you're out of order.
Out of order? I'll show you out of order. I've been around, you know. There was a time I could see, and I have seen, boys like these, younger than these, with their arms torn out, their legs ripped off. You think you're merely sending this splendid foot soldier back home to Oregon with his tail between his legs, but I say you are executing his soul.
Stand down, Mr. Slade.
I'm not finished. I don't know if Charlie's silence here today is right or wrong. I'm not a judge or jury. But I do know he won't sell anyone out to buy his future. Now that, my friends, is called integrity. That's called courage. Now that's the stuff leaders should be made of. Charlie here has come to a crossroads. He's chosen a path. It's the right path. Let him continue on his journey. Don't destroy it. Protect it. It's going to make you proud one day. I promise you that.
The Joint Student Faculty Disciplinary Committee needs no further sessions. They have come to a decision. Mr. Charles Sims is excused from any further response to this incident.
Hoorah!
That was incredible. So first and foremost, I'm going to go, Tony, we chatted earlier, but I don't know if everybody knows the ins and outs of how you came to like an incredible amount of dialogue. Wow. How did you get to that point where it just seemed fluid?
Thanks. Is it Tom or Brian? Yeah. Where did Brian go?
Brian is down the back. He's not getting €3 a time every time. He says, Tom O'Mahony, Kevin Rowe events. Anyway, back to Tony Ward.
Yeah, Kevin was very good about it. So I suppose it started the first evening we met, and where Kevin obviously realised that I was visually impaired, and I said, I'm happy to take part as long as it's a role for a blind or visually impaired person. And then in terms of the actual script, it was very good because they cut all the pieces out of the actual movie and put them on an MP3 or MP4 or whatever. I'm not technologically minded, but anyway, I could listen to it over and over again. And it was just the same as reading a script for anyone reading a script, so it was really, really helpful.
Wow. I can tell you right now, Tony, that is not the same as reading a script. I've had to learn audio versus reading it. And I can tell you one thing, MP3 or whatever way you want to put it, it is much, much harder. You did 11 minutes of dialogue he learned throughout that. Tony, there's only one more thing I want from you, and that I got to get the Al Pacino. You know the sound we want to hear. One more time, if you wouldn't give us the #1 Al Pacino sound, if you would, please, sir. Hoo-ah! Here we go! Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, Sadie. Oh, Sadie, how are you, Sadie? Are you well? I'm good. Fantastic stuff. Now, tell me this and tell me no more. When you found Sensitive Woman and you were going to be casting it, were you that excited?
Yeah, very excited, yeah.
Well, in all fairness, you were going to be in it, but had you seen it before? What did you realise the impact of what a great movie? It's still, like, some of these movies are great and on an Irish sense, but this is a worldwide classic.
No, I hadn't seen it before, but look, I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. It was really good fun.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. Right, who have we up there? Sir, what was your own name is, I beg your pardon, George?
I'm not there at all. I'm here.
Of course. Very good, very good. So, Scent of a Woman, were you a fan of the movie beforehand?
His dad.
Oh, you're his dad?
Yeah.
Right, to hell with you. So let's go over there. Was it, because like it's a movie from, I think it's either early 2000s or in the 90s. Was it one you'd seen before?
Yeah, no, in fairness now, I have to cherish the moment that I had Tom Lean as my old boy.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the strongest Monaghan accent I've ever heard in my entire life. Right, we will go to our judges. If you would, please, gang, come on up. Give them a round of applause. Oh, Colgan is up, the jacket is gone. He means business, but Paula is up first. Fantastic stuff. So I'll go to Paula again first, if you wouldn't mind. Paula, Scent of a Woman. I was excited for this one. I was wondering how they're going to do it, and then I met Tony, and it made sense. Did you know Tony and the gang beforehand?
Oh, I know everybody up here very well, and Scent of a Woman is one of my favourite movies, so I was delighted to see how that played out. Just hats off to everybody, it's particularly well cast. All the way from obviously in the key roles and down into Charlie and the headmaster, Kieran himself, and the rest of the crew. I thought it was absolutely incredible. When I read the piece from Tony in the programme, he said that his favourite part of this movie was the airplane scene. So I was looking forward to seeing that one. No turbulence, so Mickey Tussey must have been driving that one. But fantastic. Well done, everybody.
Brilliant stuff, yeah, especially like the bit about sniffing curly hair. And there was a curly-haired woman sitting beside me. I won't lie, I almost gave it a sniff. Brilliant stuff. Owen, I'd say you're a man for a scent of a woman, are you?
I like the scent of a woman, I like the scent of a man, I like the scent of people in general. But tonight was all about the people here on the stage, beautiful people, wonderful people, Tony Ward, Monaghan Mafia kind of style character. Absolutely amazing. Blew the socks off myself. This man here plays the best corrupt politician you could ever see. And he's got a beautiful smile.
Warm hands as well, apparently. Warm hands. Lee, you know the inside track. You got it on everybody here. What did you make of it?
I thought it was top-notch acting. Now, the accents and all was brilliant, but I have to give credit to Tony Ward. He was absolutely marvellous at his role. The only thing they did say in the dancing scene, they took about 9-10 takes of it because Tony was very hands-on and couldn't get his hands in the right spot. But then when you see him out running with his brother Kieran, it's straight away his hands no problem. Like, so I don't know if that was who he was dancing with or what it was, but Tony fairly played advantage on it anyway.
Oh, beautiful. Tony's not denying anything. That was amazing movie. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. One more time, thank you very much to the cast of Scent of a Woman. Brilliant. So keep your voting going. Relax yourselves. It's Bridesmaids!
Oh, Lil, hurry. Your creepy neighbour just asked me to watch the news with him again.
Oh, God, he's so gross. Sit down. Oh, you brought some wine and you brought some magazines.
What's that?
We got engaged.
What? Ah! Oh my God, I'm so happy for you, Lillian.
You got engaged just last night. We're so excited.
Let's have some wine. Need wine.
It's great news. Now, Annie, I just need to know, will you be my maid of honor?
Oh, Lil, I would love to. Oh, Lil, I can't believe you're engaged. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, sorry, it's my fiance.
Fucking hot in here.
Hey, honey, how are you? Yeah, Annie's here. She brought some wine. She's going to be my maid of honor. She's so excited.
I've never been to this part of town before.
The food is really good here. Annie always brings me to the weirdest places, but the food is always incredible.
Yeah, well, this all looks really great.
Now, ladies, can I have your order?
I'll take the chicken. It's really not a good idea to have a large meal before a fitting. Bloating?
Oh no, not me. Physically, I don't bloat.
You're lucky.
I cannot wait to be married as long as you and have kids. Oh my God, they're so cute.
Oh, they are. They are so cute, but when they grow up, they are disgusting. There is semen everywhere. Disgusting. I cracked a blanket in half the other day. Do you get where I'm going with this? Ladies, if you'll excuse me, I need to use the restroom. Okay, girls. Now that Lillian is in the restroom, I want to talk to you all about the shower.
It needs to be something really special.
I want a bachelorette party. I need a trip where I can fantasize about being with my husband. I want alcohol and I want strippers and I want to go wild. That's why I'm saying Vegas.
Yeah, because I bet that poor girl Lillian, she's probably in the bathroom thinking, holy shit, I have to spend the rest of my life with Doug. He's my brother. He's a fucking asshole. I think we can all agree on that, right? Right? So, she needs this.
So we're all agreed, ladies. Vegas. But we have to fly there. But it is for Lil, right? Oh, quick, here she comes.
So, what did I miss?
Lil, I wanted to give you a little something.
Oh, Helen. Oh my God, Helen. Helen's taking me to Paris.
It's just a little pre-wedding vacation.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
You fucking kidding me, Helen? Paris? What girl brings another girl on a trip to Paris? Lesbian. We're all thinking it, right? I'm not.
I was.
Annie, have you lost your mind? This is supposed to be my time. Can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, Lil, but Paris was supposed to be our thing.
Let's just try to enjoy our day, okay?
Oh, Lillian, we've decided on your bachelorette party. What do you think about Vegas?
Oh my God, Vegas? Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
So we're all agreed, ladies. Vegas.
Yes, to Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Hello ladies, welcome to Zadika Bridal Boutique. Helen, it's so lovely to see you again.
How are you?
Mwah. Now ladies, take a look around, get to know the dresses. I'll be over here if you need anything, but have fun.
Oh my God, look at this place.
It's so pretty.
There is some classy shit in here.
Jesus Christ, Megan.
I want to apologise. I'm not even confident what end that came out of. Back to you.
Ladies, oh my gosh, it's a Fritz Bernays. We cannot do any better than this.
Wow, Helen, that is really beautiful.
Oh my God, Helen, it's $800. Ladies, it's on sale. Lil, what about this one? It's simple, it's got pockets. We don't want to upstage you on your big day.
Oh, don't worry about upstaging me, because guess who Helen is friends with and who's designing my wedding dress? Lady Saint Petsois Juju. I've just sent my measurements to Paris, y'all.
Ladies, let's just not decide on this dress just yet. Let your bodies have fun with it. Ladies, start your own chants.
Is anybody else really hot?
Yeah, it's like an oven in here. Oh, ladies, don't just decide yet on which dress, because I have a surprise for you. Oh, Lillian, honey, come on out.
Holy shit. You look amazing.
I know.
Oh, Lil, I don't know what to say. You look... Megan, are you okay?
I think my dress is too tight.
God, you got food poisoning from that restaurant.
Oh my God, is she okay?
No, she had the same thing that I had, and I feel fine.
I'm so sorry. Is there a restroom in here?
I don't care what dresses we get. I just need to get off this expensive floor.
Oh no, not the bathroom. I'm serious, there's bathrooms across the street. Everyone go outside.
I think everyone has the flu.
Oh, shit!
I need a toilet. I need a toilet. Look away. Look away.
I'm so sorry. Get away from me. Megan, no!
What did we eat? Oh, this thing's a goner.
Oh, God, Megan, what are you doing?
It's coming out of me like lava. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
You don't look very well, Annie. I feel fine. Are you sure? You had a lot of that weird grey chicken. Was it that? No. No, I feel fine. I think you just feel better if you just threw up. No, Helly. In fact, I'm hungry. And I wish I had a snack. Really? You're hungry? Cookie? Cookie. I was just hungry.
Better? Annie, I think everyone's really sick. I think everyone got food poisoning from that restaurant. Oh God, I'm in trouble. Oh, I need a bathroom.
Where are you going, Lil?
Oh no, don't you dare ruin that dress. Don't you dare.
Oh God, it's happening. Oh God, oh God, it's happening. Oh God, oh
You're really doing it, aren't you? Shitting in the street. Whitney, we'll just take 5 of the Fritz Bernays. They really do look better. Oh my God.
I know this pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let anyone step all over you. Just open your heart and your mind. Is it really fair to feel this way inside? Oh, someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. You can hold on for one more day, things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. You could sustain, or are you comfortable with the pain? You got no one to blame for your unhappiness. No, baby, you got yourself into your own mess. Let your worries pass you by.
Bridesmaids, everybody! If you could please welcome the cast to the stage. Sinead Flanagan, Sinead Callan, Caoimhe Sheridan, Lisa Hughes, Teresa McNally, Katie McCabe, Caroline Cullerton, Zita Kelly, I beg your pardon, Lauren Cullerton, Tommy Flanagan, and Gabriel McCabe. Oh my word. Oh my word. Well, that was tremendous. Do we do any talking, or do we just look at the giant Willy on stage for the next 10 minutes? Okay, Megan. Okay, I have to ask the first question. Whose face was sellotaped to the Willy and to the sexy doll? Whose face was it? Hold on. Do you know whose face it was?
He's not married to me, but he's down there.
Stand up, sir. Stand up. I'm not. Is this a representation of the real thing? Like, I don't know. This is some inside joke. Oh, okay, all right. Steady. It's not even 9 o'clock. Oh, it's just after 9. Okay, we can talk. So, Megan, when you got cast as Megan, had you seen the movie?
I had.
Were you excited at the notion of?
All I just wanted to make sure was that Oghnamullен would sponsor the Pampers, which they didn't.
Was there much training that went into the toilet scene? When you know, it's lava, it's coming out of me like lava. Don't you look at me? Don't you look at me? Or did you just go for it?
Just had to go for it. When it's coming out of you like lava, you just gotta fucking go.
Now, it's because you look very like you look the toilet scene. Well, I call it the toilet scene, the street scene at the very end. I've done this movie maybe 50 times. I have never seen it go on that long. That was absolutely tremendous. Did you just stay in the moment? You all look so different. Who was it again? Yes. No, you just like you went. That was some that was Oscar-winning. Like, no, honestly, if the movie had gone that way, like they would have won an Oscar for it. The toilet thing, where you're like, we're done in 5, or I'm going to go for a full 20 seconds of out on the street in front of everybody, just crapping my pants.
Yeah, well, it's when you're out, you know. You just go for it. When you're in the moment, you let it last.
Ever happened in real life before, no?
Zero comment on that. talk to your manager. Yeah, talk to my manager. She's down here.
Now, I need to ask, when the chef came up, or the waiter came up, there was serious excitement with the whatchamacallit, the vest and all the rest of it. Why was there such severe excitement? What is it that the whole room went crazy for? What do I not know?
I think we should welcome him onto the stage. Yeah. I think we should. Let's give it, you know, he's a loyal aughnamullen man. Tommy Flanagan.
Tommy, where are you? Are you there, Tommy? Tommy's staying hidden. That's all right. This seems like some sort of mafia boss has just kicked off. Brilliant stuff. That was... Oh, where is he with the cow? He's got a cowboy hat.
Just look for the cowboy hat.
Who is wearing a cowboy? Does anybody want to grass him up? No? He's staying quiet. Look, it's all right. No worries. You did an amazing job. That was... Oh, my God. That was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant job. So we'll invite our three judges up, if you would, please. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. Where is the sexy man, the rubber man? Or you only went with the Willie tonight? You kept it low-key? He's still in Vegas. Of course he is. Of course he is. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. I'll go... Do you know what? This time we'll switch it around. Sir, we'll go to Lee. Lee, what did you... Are you a fan of Bridesmaids prior to this?
Bridesmaids in general, like, yeah, just to be a fan of them, yeah. A fan of them. No, I thought it was outstanding. Megan, the play, you were brilliant. You got your character. And I say Sinead Callan, Gus Callan is probably getting JC drains in to clean out around the house, because if you're doing that in Carrick Cross Street, I wonder what you're doing around your own house. But brilliant performance. Well done, everyone.
Fantastic. Paula, what did you make of it?
I loved this movie. It was one of the smallest casts and probably one of the shortest clips that we saw on Facebook. So to be honest with you ladies, it was fabulous. Well done. You know, each and every one of you, I think Helen shows potential for further acting. She definitely has the X Factor. Katie over here. Well done, Lillian, and your bridesmaids, Annie, and all the rest. This movie, I suppose, when I looked in the programme, it was predominantly women, and if that was the case in any other flip side of that with the men, it wouldn't be let go. So I wanted to call Tommy up. If Tommy's in the room, it'd be fantastic to see him up here. Yeah. So is Tommy around? We'd love to have him. He's an absolute character in himself. But anyway, listen. I particularly absolutely love this movie. It's about independent women playing dirty, I suppose. No, you know, the whole part of this film when it was made originally, I suppose, was a new step forward for comedy. That wasn't like when the woman was waiting on the man to save her day. It was about strong, independent women who were creating their own sense of their next steps forward. So I was delighted to see it cast. And as I say, well done, girls. Fantastic. Really, really enjoyed that scene.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. So a small bit of cuteness while the gangs are chatting and stuff, that just so other people can hear and everything. You're right. It was a movie that broke the mold. It had never been done before. It had been kind of fellas and all the rest of it. Like I said, I know you're all heading to the bar and stuff like that, but if you can keep a small bit of cuteness. Owen Colgan, I know you're a fan of this kind of a movie. You're a softie at heart. The toilet scene, probably not for you. You're a clean man.
I enjoyed the shitting part of the movie, but I'm not just saying this because my sister was in it, but that was the best movie that I've ever seen in my life. Ever. And actually, I was talking to Tommy Flanagan in the toilets 2 minutes ago, and he said to me that the hardest scene in that movie there was the nude scene, which I didn't actually see any nude scenes, so I don't know what Tommy was talking about.
Oh, Tommy was. Oh, that Tommy. Oh, that was a totally different thing altogether. So you're your own. Wow. So that's the connection. I was wondering. Right. Very, very good. So an inside track there. The Colgans are going massive. One more time for Bridesmaids, everybody. Thank you very much, my judges and the entire cast. That was amazing. The only people I've ever seen to bring. We'll call it a 4-foot Willie. It's about 4 foot. That's about 1.2 meters. For anybody who's overly metric, thank you very, very much. Thank you very much too. Thank you very much. Of course, Bridesmaids was sponsored by Lochigish Landscapes, and I forgot to say Scent of a Woman was sponsored by Nestbox Egg Co. Brilliant. God, I loved it. That it was a great movie. It was the movie that pretty much Melissa McCarthy, she changed the game, didn't she, in that movie? That was absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. Fantastic. Right, of course, you know what to do. I've mentioned it a million times, but I'm going to keep on mentioning it. I'm Tom O'Mahony from Kevin Rowe Events, everybody. That's another £3. As well as that, keep the votes going. You know what to do. We will, of course, have boxes up here later on in the evening. You don't have to cast it just yet, but do buy your votes if you haven't. The raffle, of course, is to one prize. I love it. No biscuit tins, no bottles of Blue Nun. One prize to New York City. Do we love New York City? You know what to do. Right, I am delighted to say, up next, sponsored by Multi Roofing Systems, it's Father Ted, everybody!
Hello, Ted.
Where's Father Jack Dougal?
Where's Father Jack?
Yes, Father Jack. Where is he?
He's in his,
You've lost him again, haven't you?
I have, Ted, yes.
So you took him out for a walk and you lost him. Again.
That must have been what happened, Ted, yes.
So what have you got to say for yourself then?
Well, like I said the last time, it won't happen again.
So are you not going out to look for him then?
Aye, he'd be all right, Ted. So what's the worst that could happen to him?
Well, he could get into an accident and be killed.
Oh. Wait a minute, Ted. Is that not Jack there?
Ah, Dougal, you didn't even get him out the door, did you?
I thought the wheelchair felt a bit lighter today, all right.
Come on, help me up with him. Dougal, take off his gloves.
Right, so, Ted. Ted, they're not gloves.
Oh, they're very hairy hands altogether.
What do you think is wrong with him?
Well, he got up to a stage 4 after drinking that brake fluid the last time, so I think this could be a stage 6.
Well, hello to you all.
Hello, Mrs. Doyle.
Would you look at him there with his hairy hands?
Yes, we're going to have to call Dr. Sinnott.
Oh, he'll know what to do. I had to go to him myself a couple of weeks ago.
Really? I didn't know you were ill. What was your trouble?
It was a bit of a woman's problem. I had a bit of a problem down here.
Right, I'll give him a ring before it's too late.
So, it's the hairy hands?
Yes.
Stage 6?
It looks like it, yeah.
I'll get ready upstairs.
Ted, why is Jack so scared of doctors?
To remind him of illness and his own mortality. He really hated visiting the sick.
God, he hates the sick. And the poor as well.
Oh, they really got on his nerve.
And the needy.
Them as well. What was it he used to say about them? He had a term for them.
A shower of bastards.
That was it. When the doctor comes in, act completely normal. So it's off to St. Clabert's then?
Yes. It's as much for your sake as for his. That hair thing can be very contagious.
How long do you think they'll keep him?
Hard to say, Father. Could be for a while. Actually, you better be prepared. It could be better for his own sake if he doesn't come back.
Great! Oh no. Remember the great time you had up in St. Clabert's? Remember the fun you had with those nuns fussing over you? Well, Dr. Sinnott reckons another spell up there will do you the world of good.
It's weird the way you get used to something, Ted. It seems like only yesterday Jack was here drinking his head off.
Dougal, it was yesterday.
Oh.
Pope John Paul, on the third day of his visit to France, has warned against both progressive and traditionist extremism. In an address to French bishops...
Hello there, Father. Father, who are you? Who are you? Father Ted Crilly. Very pleased to meet you. Oh, what's this? Oh, I see. It's from the bishop. You're taking Father Jack's place. This is a surprise. Has Mrs. Doyle shown you around? Anyway, welcome to Craggy Island. Dougal, this is Father Stack. He'll be staying with us now that Father Jack's gone.
Oh, right.
You must be the brains of the operation.
No, that'd be Ted.
But I want to listen to some music.
Oh, go on ahead there.
I wasn't asking for permission.
God, I've had enough. It sounds like someone's drilling holes in the wall or something. I'll have a word.
Careful now.
Come on in, the coast is clear.
Father Jack's not here.
Oh, he has the hair thing again. He's in Jurassic Park.
Alright, St. Claver's. Father Walton's up there, I hear.
Sherry, all right?
Lovely.
Do you know Father Coogan at all, Ted?
Yes. Father Tom Coogan. He was in Africa, wasn't he?
He was, with Father Shorthall in that loan.
Then he was back in Wicklow.
Windy Shepherd Henderson was his priest there.
Windy Shepherd Henderson. Was that not in Tralee?
No, it's a different Windy Shepherd Henderson. There's about 4 of them, I think. God, I wonder where Dougal went to.
Come on, Ted. Shall we put on the sports video?
Lovely.
Ah, yes. Come on, Ted. And there's the lads, and away they go. Ah, look at your man at the back. I remember this. Oh,
look at
hey, go on.
Up, you way.
Go on, look at him, lad. Look at your man at the back.
that race.
Look at your man at the... Hey.
Oh,
Go on.
He's doing well.
Look at him jump. On you way. Woo.
Hey,
Oh, there he is now.
We're
Up.
going to the end now.
On you way. Woo.
What are we watching, lads?
We're watching the sports day.
Lots of young fellas running around in shorts. That's the kind of thing you like looking at. And I bet you like looking at it too. You're imagining what they look like running around without their shorts. You're sitting there imagining that with a dirty big smile on your face.
Father Stack, if you're trying to embarrass us, you're not succeeding.
Yes, I am.
Well, I have to say, I think that you're a very rude man.
If you ever say that to me again, I'll put your head through the wall.
Dougal, where did you go to?
Ah, Ted, how are you?
Dougal, what the?
What, Ted?
What?
What?
Have you been drinking?
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a maddie. Wait, no. No, I haven't.
Dougal, I'm ashamed of you.
Ted, come here, Ted. Teddy. You're my best friend. God, I love being a priest. We're all going to heaven, lads.
Perhaps I should explain. Your friend and I were drinking a bottle of whiskey I found upstairs.
Well, that is the last straw.
I'm driving. I'm perfectly careful.
I got the keys of your car and I drove into a big wall. And if you don't like it, tough. I've had my fun. That's all that matters.
Ted, it's a little late.
Yes, I think we should go.
No, you don't have to go.
I think we should.
Bye, girls. Pair of wankers.
Oh, come on, Dougal. We had quite enough of Father Stack for one evening.
To the pub, Ted.
What's the plans, Ted?
We're going to kidnap Jack from St. Clavert's.
Kidnapping? Oh, how much will we get from him?
Oh, shut up, Dougal. Come on, Dougal.
Drink! Back! Girls! Gobshites! Arse! Nuns!
I really shouldn't be here.
Drink! Fuck! Arse! Girls! Drink! Drink! Drink!
Hurry upstairs, Father.
Drink! 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 Drink!
Oh, what's all that noise?
That's Father Jack, the fellow you replaced.
Tell him to get lost. I'm here now.
I thought you might like the pleasure of telling him that yourself. And what happened to his whiskey? Oh, he'll fill you in.
Am I supposed to be scared?
I'm sorry I didn't disinfect Father Jack's chair like you told me to. It's my fault Father Stack got the hairy hands thing.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure he's fine now up in Jurassic Park. Best place for him. Keep him out of trouble. Anyway, how are you getting on in there, Father? Great wee invention, isn't it?
Drink! Drink! Drink!
That was absolutely tremendous. If we could welcome the cast of Father Ted up on stage. We have, of course, Brendan Finnegan, Jason Hughes, Francis Farmer, Brian Bannigan, Anne Blanche, James Lamb, Mickey Keenan, Michael Keane, Seamus Courtney, and Paul Hamill. Give them a round of applause, everyone! Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Where's Ted? Where's Ted? There you, Ted. Ted, aka Brendan. Now, I have done Father Ted in every part of the country as a coach. Father Ted is one of the funniest things of all time. But I have never heard it done in a Monaghan accent. It just went up about 10 levels of hilarity. Sir, how excited were you to get landed as Father Ted?
Weren't you blessed?
It was unbelievable. But you nailed, had you done acting before?
No, just cry much.
But he has a familiar face, there's no doubt. In all fairness, you really got the Ted, you had the arms folded and you were rocking back, you had a natural propensity. I've seen people see it, do the dialogue and nail it as best they can, but you actually had the character down.
Ah, well, sure. With these shower of clowns around us, you couldn't go wrong.
Fantastic stuff. And Finton Stack, where are you? Are you up there? Oh, do you know what? I'll go to the very end. Have we any jungle music we put on for Finton Stack? So, playing... As if you care. As if you care. Playing a prize bollocks, was it difficult?
Very hard, very hard, very hard. Only there's some fine examples in the club I took inspiration from.
You want to name any? No?
No.
No, fair enough, fair enough. I especially like the pick in your ear. There was the little touches that his father Stack, isn't there? The scratch in your ear, and if you don't like it.
Oh, it's all about authenticity.
Authenticity, absolutely. Brilliant. And Dougal, where are you? Dougal, there you are. To be fair, when you got cast as Dougal, you're like, are they finding something here that I didn't know, or had you to dig deep to look that stupid?
I must have been the accent. It had to have been. Well, I had to learn how to play a Carrick accent. It's so hard. So hard to play a Carrick accent.
And you're from?
Carrick.
Yeah, I kind of get, yeah. That's Carrick McCross, is it? Very good. One of my best friends, Jerry McBride, is from that place, and he sounds exactly like you. Honestly, it's you've no idea how much funnier it is to my ear to hear that done. But you nailed it. Like you, in all fairness, you look like a normal human right now. But as soon as you just were Dougal, you just went down 20 points of IQ. That was amazing. What did you do to get there?
I know a good barber, and he gave me a good shave. And that's like once you get a good barber around here, now I'll tell you.
He's been pushing that barber thing fairly heavy there for some reasons. Right. That was a brilliant, brilliant reenactment of Father Ted. If I could invite our judges back up on stage, please, if I could. Lee, Owen, and Paula. Father Ted is, of course, an institution, and if you don't nail Father Ted, it's one of those movies that you just can't get away with. Everybody in this room knows all the dialogue, we know all the quotes, and it was absolutely brilliantly done. Brilliant. So, bit of Cunis at the bar, please. Bit of Cunis down the back. We're going to talk to the judges now, if you wouldn't mind. So, Paula, were you excited as I was for Father Ted? It's one of those ones where you know every line, you know every character. It was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it?
I totally agree with what you said. Like, it's from the last movie where it was predominantly a ladies' cast, and now into the men. And Mrs. Doyle must have had her hands full on that one. I just think this movie was just so fantastically cast. I agree with your points on Father Ted himself and Dougal with the swing of the arm, but I don't know if we've ever seen a better Father Stack. So well done. I hear Anita and the background team on this movie went to hell and back to get the different pieces of equipment where they located the house. I'm glad to see. I'm used to seeing Dr. Lamb on the side of the pitch coaching. I'm not sure if I trust you as my GP now, James, but it's good to see you. Yeah, and then the ghetto blaster. I had to stop at the ghetto blaster. So, and I did a little bit of digging as to where that came from. So I'm told that came from Seamus Conlon and Pat Conlon and Peter. So it just goes to show that it's not just what you see here. It's everything in the background, and the full community pull in as well, and that's what it's all about. But well done, lads, that was fabulous.
That was brilliant. That's exactly it, because people don't even realise the tiny nuances that make it a quality movie, the things that are expensive or things that are hard to get, or even just little touches that people miss. Like the priests that all only got, they were insane clapboards. They got 1 second at a time each on, but everybody had their hairy faces done. Do you know what I mean? You nailed it on every point. Owen, how did you feel about that? You literally could have been Dougal.
Big time, and thank you very much. I've seen a lot of sexy priests in my time, but these guys are the sexiest priests I've seen all week. And a big shout out to Father Jack for drinking the brake fluid. That lad, his career is not stopping.
Oh, wow. That fell brilliantly there, Owen. I actually love how brilliantly, that was like an anti-joke it was. I love that. You were banking on that landing, weren't you?
I thought the whole crowd was going to stand up and go, that was a great joke. No, it's too late.
Oh, the sympathy is actually worse than anything, isn't it? Yeah, God, that is rough. Yeah, listen, I think the doctor's probably going to put you to sleep over there. It'll be all right. Lee, obviously a fan of Father Ted, no doubt, growing up. The boys nailed it, didn't they?
They did, yeah. It was like, as Paula said, the cast and the roles they played was excellent. With James Lamb as a doctor, he looked like a man who was heading out to do a bit of strimming more than doing a bit of doctor, calving a cow maybe. And all I'm doing is looking forward to Big Brains dancing later on here for the DJ. But fair play to Dougal, I thought his role was brilliant. Like, and he's the local barber. He took all the boys in and gave them a fresh trim this morning. Mickey and Courtney had to do with vouchers.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. This is why we have Lee for all the inside jokes. Fantastic. One more time for the cast, everybody, of Father Ted. Thank you very much. That was amazing. And, of course, our wonderful judges. Lee, I think you want a car ticking over outside, Lee. You've got too much on everybody. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. That was class. Sometimes people just throw their hat and they think just the little touches, if I can do the accent or I nail the scenes and all the rest, but it's the tiny touches. What did you stick around Father Jack's face, actually? Was it like oatmeal or something? What was it? Muesli. It was perfect. It was absolutely disgusting, but it was perfect. You were brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, the giant willy. We get it. That's the willy votes. And by the way, there's a gentleman holding that up for some reason. I don't know why. He loves it. He does love it. Of course, keep the votes pushing. Like we said, during the movies, if you can keep the old chatter down to a minimum, please, because everybody's trying to get deeply involved in this. And you need to know, if you're on the fence, who you're going to vote for. So the votes are there to be gotten from either of these doors, or you can pop down the back. I am very excited, because I wrote the adaptation for this one. I'm very, very excited to bring up our 5th movie of the night, sponsored by Coyle, Kennedy and Smith. It's Derry Girls!
My name is Erin Quinn. I am 16 years old and I come from a place called Derry, or Londonderry, depending on your persuasion. I have a somewhat complicated relationship with my hometown. You see, the thing about living in Derry is there's nowhere to hide. Everybody knows everything about everybody. And sometimes all I really want is to be simply left alone.
Is that my diary?
She's gone too far this time, Mummy. What's next? Trying on me knickers?
Sure, what's a pair of knickers between cousins?
Teenagers have rights, you know. Sure, Macaulay Culkin might be divorcing his parents.
Do you hear this, Jerry? Look, I have nothing against Protestants, but if they're letting their wains divorce them...
Macaulay Culkin isn't a Protestant, ma.
Look at this. They're bombing the bridge again, apparently.
No! Does this mean they can't get to school?
But your their bus can go the long way around.
You should be driving them to school anyway. You useless shite, you.
I don't know about yous, but I'm not enjoying this bomb. I have an appointment in Tropicana at 12. See, this is what they want. They want ordinary people like me to suffer. I'm pretty sure interfering with your sunbed session isn't high up on anyone's political agenda, Aunt Sarah. I wouldn't be so sure. Are you not getting anything?
Sure, aren't I doing this fast for Ethiopia?
What is it with you in Africa, Claire?
What's happening over there is really lousy, Erin. There's this one wee fella, Kamal, and every morning he used to walk 25 miles to the nearest well.
Does he really just enjoy wells, eh?
Will you sponsor me, Erin?
Fine.
You touch them, you buy them. That's the law.
I don't think that is the law.
It's the law if I say it's the law, smart hole.
It's just, I can't afford them anymore. I have to give all my money to Kamal.
Who the fuck's Kamal?
He's a wee Ethiopian fella that loves wells, Dennis.
Get out!
Oh my god, it's David Donnelly. Okay, act normal.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Cool poster, David.
Oh, you think so? You should come along tonight.
You're inviting me to your gig?
I will. All of yous. Kicks off at 6.
What, Erin? Murder She Wrote's on tonight. You never miss Murder She Wrote.
You never seen me smile. Rip that main frame, my legs plain. A nigga like me is going insane.
That motherfuckers! Motherfucker, it's my new thing. Who owns the fella? Go on, introduce yourself, Bolliak.
Hi, I'm Michelle's cousin James.
Why is he making that funny noise?
He's English, Orla. He's down to Kathy's weeing. Kathy went to England years ago for an abortion, never came back. Turns out, she never got the abortion either. Looking for you though, James, eh? Oh, and he's coming to our school too, because they get the shit kicked out of him in the old boys' school for being English. All right, shift your short holes. Or what? Or we'll beat you up.
Go on then, beat me up.
I'll bring my sister Mandy. You might know her. Mandy O'Connell. She's in upper 6th. Big Mandy.
Big Mandy's your sister?
Listen, I think there's been a wee bit of misunderstanding here. Thought you might say that. Now fuck off. Right.
Can't actually find the boys' toilets anywhere.
It's an all-girls school, dickface. There are no boys' toilets.
So, should I just use the girls?
No, you should not, you fucking pervert.
Will Erin Quinn, Orla McCool, Claire Devlin, Michelle Mallon and the wee English fella please report to Sister Michael's office immediately?
Look, whatever happens, we have to stick together, okay? We have to back each other up. So it had nothing to do with me. Yes, okay, I was there. I admit that, but I didn't do anything. I'm not going down for something I didn't do. It was all Michelle.
Well, I think we all just lost a bit of respect for you there, Claire. Honestly, girls, threatening a first year.
Sister Michael, seems there's no male student toilets. Am I permitted to use the staff ones?
Absolutely not. Now, I think you all owe Tina an apology, don't you?
Sorry, Tina.
And Tina, do you accept their apology?
No, sister. I don't accept it.
I see. Well, I need to draw a line under this somehow, so...
I'm missing David Donnelly's gig.
I need a toilet. This is agony.
I feel awful. I think my body's gone into starvation mode.
For Christ's sake, Claire, you basically just skipped lunch. Orla, did you bring my diary to school?
I had to. I'm doing my book report on it.
Give it to me.
I'll take that. Sit down, Mr. Maguire. You've been warned.
This is disgraceful. I should have access to a lavatory.
Corner. I'll take that.
Look, sister. That collar's been discontinued.
This is torture.
Quiet.
Michelle, I can't hold it any longer.
What part of I don't give a flying fuck are you struggling with exactly? Oh look, your boring fucking diary's just sent her to sleep. I'll get my lipstick back.
Oh God.
English fucking savage.
Don't look at me like that, Erin. You get your £2 back.
If I leave now, I might still catch David.
It's funny how she sleeps with her eyes wide open, isn't it?
Sweet suffering Jehovah.
Oh God.
That wee nun, girls.
Of course we didn't. Then why were you pissing on her dead body and making sandwiches? Obviously, Sister Declan's death was extremely shocking and unexpected. Extremely shocking? She was 98?
Struck down in her prime.
Sorry I'm late, sister. Couldn't get over the bridge. This bloody bomb. Awkward bastards made me go the long way around.
The hospital are saying it is heart failure, but I have my doubts. That's why I've decided to carry out a full investigation.
That makes sense.
This makes sense. She had a heart attack. Why is everybody going absolutely mental? It's not fair. We didn't do anything.
But life isn't fair, you see. Injustice is something I've become accustomed to, but I choose to rise above it. The path to peace is paved with tolerance. Violence is never the answer.
I'm going to ram that so far up your arse!
Great stuff. And now, who have we got? Now, you all look absolutely nothing. You've all, no offense, but you've all aged by about 4 years. Whose uniform was that you were wearing?
It was a bit of a mixture from previous productions, to be honest with you. I'm usually a stage actor, but...
Oh, you were able to get your hands on it. It wasn't actually a local school, was it?
No, but... well, you see, I was the nun, but you see, those were the Derry girls over here.
But I want to know, because in fairness, you brought the accent right down. You were nearly in Mallow there with that accent. That was pretty good.
I don't know where the fuck Mallow is, but I was trying to do a wee bit of Carrick, because that's where she was from.
Yeah, it just went out the window there. Brilliant. Now, I need to where's the grandfather? Where's the grandfather? Yeah, oh, of course. Look who it is. Look who it is. Do you know what? It's not a million miles off. Sure is. Like, you could have been in he was in Game of Thrones. Were you in Game of Thrones as well?
In all fairness, it's about the girls and it's about the gay fella in the middle, so talk to them. they made the movie. Go on over and chat with them.
They did, but I'm not. No, now that you said that and you're feeling all awkward and I think everybody wants to see it, I'm going to push you a little. No, of course, I'm not. I'm not. That was absolutely... Who did you say was the wee... Well, I'm not going to say... The boy, I already spoke to him. Who... No, and I don't... It's okay that he's gay. It's 2023. I know we're in Monaghan, but let's... Brilliant. And Orla. Who's Orla? Where are you? There you are. One of my favourite lines of all time was I hate standing and cross people, but when you walk up to the bus and you got that walk, how long did it take to get that swagger going?
I know. All I want to say is up Clontibbert.
Not a lot of Clontibbert people in the room, but it sounds of things. No, it was 2 claps. They're over there. Is it a small club?
No, it's a big club. Big club. It's bigger than Oughnamullen anyway. That's something to say.
Yeah, I would read a room if I were you next time. Just saying, literally the name of the night is something completely different than the place you're... Anyway, it was an absolute triumph of a movie. And, sister, how... I love the way you answered me. Like, yes, my child. Yes, Were you okay with dying? And literally, death is one of the hardest things to pull off in a movie. You died really well.
Well, when you get to my age, you need a bit of practice, you know, for the... I've it all sorted now. I know how to do it.
That's one of the best lines of the night. I don't care. Give that a round of applause. When you get to my age, you have it all sorted. Dennis, the shopkeeper, honourable mention. I mean, look, I'm just going to point it out. He did come across, when you watch it, he's an absolute psychopath in it. And I'm just saying, the hair, the jacket, I absolutely love it, by the way, Sarah. I love it. Give it a round of applause. Is there a story I should know? Are you a shopkeeper? Are you a shopkeeper?
No, I dislike these children.
Well, that's fair. He absolutely dislikes everyone. He doesn't like you, so that's great. I think he just slipped into the character a bit heavy. That was an absolutely amazing portrayal. In all fairness, that was really good acting. But we're going to bring our judges up to see what they think, because it doesn't really matter what I say, because of course I'm biased. One more time for our judges, please, everybody. I'll come over to you. I'll come over to you. It's okay. We've got the camera to follow us anyway. It's just there's as little space over on that side as well. Paula, were you a fan of Derry Girls prior to this?
Well, Derry Girls is a coming-of-age comedy set in the Troubles. That's my time. Not in Derry, but Girls, and everybody, that was just fantastic. The smaller details, cranberries on the wall, the floppy disks, everything, well done. Fabulous way of acting there, and really, really, really entertaining. It's really hard to sort of even pick one out of the whole line. It was just brilliant. I suppose from my point of view, and we're all used to, where is he? We're all used to listening to Paddy here, and you know he's always so complimentary and supportive in the stand when the games are on, and you know we all know that he's that sort of quiet kind of guy. So for Paddy to be able to turn himself into that negative, grumpy.
Lee said there wasn't a lot of acting involved there. It was actually that's standard practice, is it?
I thought that was absolutely fantastic. And Sister Declan, I'd say she found it hard to hold her wish for that length of time. I thought, that's you. She's wondering who is Sister Declan. Fantastic, brilliant, absolutely loved it. Thank you.
It was fantastic. Or Derry Girls, or London Derry Girls, whatever way your persuasion is, as the TV show says. How did you feel about it, Owen? It was pretty good, wasn't it?
One of the best shows ever, but I want to give a big shout out to Mick Wallace as well. Mick Wallace. Bloody great actor and a dodgy politician.
We're 27 million apparently. 120, all the way up from Wexford. Great to have you. Great to have you, Senator Wallace. Anyway, Lee, what did you make of it all? What inside track have you got on some of the girls here? Or the wee English fella in the middle? Or the lad smoking the fag there as well alongside the maniac with Mick Wallace?
Well, no, it was brilliant. The wee English fella in the middle was pissing in the bin, and Rosie Johnson says that he does that regular in the bedroom and misses it. I also thought Pamela Sullivan was outstanding in her role. She's brilliant. So she's actually a teacher and she was acting the students, so that was good leadership there. And then last, even Clodagh, who played Tina with her line, "Would you fuck off?" I think she got that. She got a good rehearsal when Desi Ward, her boyfriend, told her he was going to beat it with the lads for a week. She could say that to him. Okay, all right.
Brilliant, brilliant. See, I love he has the inside track on all you. That was absolutely... So you're a teacher as well?
She taught two of them.
Okay, wait, I was going to wrap it up there, but no way.
Ryan's given out that she didn't give him a H1 in English in the Leaving Cert.
Good God, 1 second, teacher, 1 second. Seriously, who did you teach?
Ryan.
The wee English fella?
The wee English fella.
And who else?
And Georgia.
You taught Georgia as well?
Yeah, and probably Clodagh as well.
And then you became the... Wow, what age did you start teaching at? 14?
Yeah.
Have you different laws up here or something that operate differently? That was absolutely amazing. What was the sandwich like in the end?
I never even took a bite of it.
Proper actor.
I was acting, you know.
Yeah. Sandwich acting. It's a very complicated thing. That was absolutely amazing. You should be very, very proud of yourself. It is, of course, the cast of Derry Girls. God, Lee has something on everybody, doesn't he? Lee, are you a cop or something on the side? What is it? Keep the applause going, everybody. Because again, when it's something that everybody knows and it's quite recent, everybody can be quite judgmental. You know the nuances, much like Father Ted and stuff like that. I think everybody involved absolutely killed it. That was fantastic. Well done. Great. One of the larger casts as well. So, keep your votes going, and you have, in all fairness, you've been kind of self-regulating yourself with the cuteness during the movies and during the chat. If you can, there'll be plenty of time this evening to go absolutely buck wild. You can do whatever you want once we pack up here this evening. Voting, please keep it going, and a raffle, of course, as well to New York. This is all in aid of Aughnamullen Club. Right, up next, and penultimate, I believe. We're on the penultimate movie. It is sponsored by Clayton Wilson. Everybody, it's Forrest Gump!
So, young man, what's your name?
I'm Forrest. Forrest Gump. Would you like a chocolate?
Thank you.
Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. It's funny, you know, what a man recollects from his life. My mama, she always wanted me to have the finest education.
Remember, Forrest, what I told you? You're the same as everybody else. You are no different.
Hi, I'm Forrest. Forrest Gump. My name's Jenny.
Your boy is different, Miss Gump. His IQ is 75. Well, we're all different. Look, this is normal. Your son is here.
And that's where I met Jenny. Jenny was my most special friend. She was my only friend. We was together all the time, just Jenny and me. We was like peas and carrots.
Hey, Gump! Are you dumb or are you just plain stupid?
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest, run!
Nah, you would not believe me if I told you. But I can run like the wind blows. So, from that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
That's amazing, Forrest. Then what happened?
Well then, they put me on this thing called the All-America team. Would you believe it? I got to go to college too.
Who in the hell is that? That's Forrest Gump, coach. Just a local idiot. But he sure is fast.
My God, he's the fastest guy I think I've ever seen.
And after only 5 years, I got a college degree. My mama, she was so proud. And that's when I joined the military. Hello, I'm Forrest.
What the hell did you just say? No one gives a hunk of shit who you are, fuzzball. You're in the army now, boy. What is your sole purpose in this army?
To do whenever you tell me to, drill sergeant.
Damn it, Gump, you're a damn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have an IQ of 160. You're going to be a general someday, boy.
Yes, drill sergeant.
Well, Forrest, tell me about your mama.
Well now, my mama, she always tell me how miracles happen every day. Some people don't believe that, but they do. I met Jenny again after years apart. She wasn't happy, but I knew I could make her happy. Just Jenny and me.
Do you ever dream, Forrest, about who you're gonna be? I wanna be a singer. With my guitar, my voice, just me. Have you ever been with a girl before, Forrest?
Well, I sat next to one in home economics class all the time.
You're so sweet, Forrest.
You could come stay with me in my house in Greenbow. I'd take real good care of you.
I know you would, Forrest. Why are you always so good to me?
You're my girl, Jenny. Would you marry me?
You'd want to marry me, Forrest.
I'd make a good husband,
I know you would.
but you won't marry me.
No, I can't.
I'm not a smart man, but I do know what love is. They're sending me to Vietnam.
Vietnam? Listen, you got to promise me something. If you're ever in trouble, don't try to be brave. You just run, okay?
Okay, Jenny, I promise.
I do love you, Forrest. So you just run, okay?
Now, they told me Vietnam was going to be different. And that's where I met Lieutenant Dan.
Do not salute me. There are snipers everywhere. Welcome to the 4th Platoon. You stick with me and you'll be all right. Where in the world are you boys from?
Alabama, sir.
You boys twins?
No, sir. We are not related.
What's going on with your lip?
I was born with big gums, sir.
Well, you better tuck that right in. You don't want to get it caught on a tripwire. There's 2 standing orders in this platoon. 1, take good care of your feet. 2, try not to do anything stupid, like getting yourself killed.
I sure do hope we don't let him down.
Now, Lieutenant Dan, he sure knew his stuff. I was glad that he was my lieutenant. And as it turned out, I saved his life. Although, he sure did seem angry about it sometimes. Lieutenant Dan, Lieutenant Dan.
Leave me go, leave me go. I told you leave me out there, Gump. I didn't ask you to pull me out. And then, they gave you the Congressional Medal of Honor. You.
Yes, sir. They surely did.
They gave you an imbecile, a moron, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Yes, sir.
Well then, that's just perfect. I just got one thing to say to that. Is God bless America.
And after I got shot in the buttocks, my time in the United States Army was over. So I went home. I'm home, Mama.
I'm so happy to see you, Forrest. I've missed you so much. We've had all sorts of visitors calling. I'm so proud of you, Forrest. You look good. Forrest, you look real good. But I'm tired now.
What's the matter, Mama?
I'm dying, Forrest.
Why are you dying, Mama?
It's my time. It's just my time. Oh, now, don't be afraid, sweetheart. Death is a part of life. Something we're all destined to do. I didn't know it, but I was destined to be your mama. I did the best I could.
You done good, Mama.
Well, I happen to believe you make your own destiny. You have to do the best with what God gave you.
What's my destiny, Mama?
You've got to figure that out for yourself. Life is like a box of chocolates, Forrest. You never know what you're going to get.
Mama always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them. She died on a Saturday, and that's all I got to say about that. Now, sometime after that, well, Jenny came back and stayed with me, and I was happy again. The world will never be the same once you've seen it through the eyes of Forrest Gump.
If you please welcome the cast up on stage, Kevin, Denise, Anne, Gabriel, Teresa, Rodney, Colum, Kevin, Owen, Eilish, Brendan, Alice, Clayton, and of course, Gabriel Duffy. If you would please all up on stage. Give them a round of applause. Oh, Jenny Mac. Oh, God. A brilliant. And this is very exciting. You went so authentic, Forrest. There was a lot of heartfelt moments in that, wasn't there? Were you expecting as many awes?
Probably not, no.
There was a lot of awes and loveliness. We'll put bunch up along, coming up along. God, the Willie is making it on stage. That's not appropriate. Mama died in the mid. No, come on now. Mama died. We can't have a Willie up on stage for that. Forrest, the entirety of that movie, your feet never really featured. But you went so heavy on the role that you went and actually got a pair of the trainers. Would you lift them up there so everybody could see them, please? Look at that. They look like nice shoes. Was it tricky getting the accent? Because in fairness, you nailed it.
No, I'm pretty boring anyway, so it's kind of just comes natural, I suppose, doesn't it?
So the aughnamullen accent just lends nicely to the...
Yeah, just saying it shines through, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Greenbow, Alabama. Fantastic. Where's Jenny? Where are you, Jenny? Right, there you are. How are you? You got the... Oh, God, you got a big... Oh. What's it like? Had you done much acting before?
No, definitely not.
In all fairness, you really got into the role very... Like, I was genuinely believing. In the moment, I was like, oh, she... At first, I thought, bit of a cow. Because in all fairness, you weren't particularly nice. You were like, no, I'm not marrying you. I'm off down the road. Were you expecting as many awes when people were watching that?
No.
To be fair, I think you're underselling it. That was a really good performance. Well, like, it was...
To be fair, like, he was unreal. Like, he's outstanding. Like,
it is...
He really carried the whole fucking team. Like.
Said it like a true team player. Carried the whole team. It's fantastic.
He really did.
And Mama, you died. It's been a theme that a few people have died this evening, but you died so nicely. If I was to ever die, that's how I'd like to die. Talking about chocolates. Oh, I beg your pardon. Don't worry, we've got loads of them. So, Mama, when in that role, there was a moment. I don't know if you were happy for when you were trying to convince the principal and stuff in the movie.
Yeah, that was a bit tough, that one. I was trying to tell him beforehand he was the same, but yet the principal was telling me that he was stupid. Like, what do you do? Like,
Oh, a bit of cuteness down the back, bit of cuteness. There was, but in your mind, had you set forward how it worked out in the movie and how far Mama, as a character, would have gone to get her boy into that school?
We
We did. We went a long, long way. So we did.
Hold on, what do you mean you didn't sidetrack there? What do you mean we went a long, long way? How far was Mama willing to go?
Well, every day in practice, Anne used to go, I nail it, and Noeline will say this, and she used to be lying in the bed going, I'm dying, Forrest. And everyone's like, you can't be happy about it, like you're dying.
It was a lovely death, though, in all fairness. It was a lovely death.
I went off peaceful in the end, so I did.
You did. God bless you. God bless you. That's fantastic. Bubba, I just want to ask you about Bubba. Where's Bubba? Bubba, there you are, Bubba. Did you get rid of the beard to accentuate your big lips? Because you really got the lips going in that. Was there filler involved? Was there any cosmetic surgery?
There's no filler, no filler. It was all natural.
You just pushed out the lip, goodo, and then just tucked it back. These are the comedy moments that people don't expect nor probably appreciate. But that little cut back to you, absolutely tuck it back in again for the crack. Back in again. Look at that. He's just an entire beard of a face. That's acting. You don't realise, but that's high quality acting. Tremendous, tremendous stuff. If we could invite our 3 judges back up on stage, so please give them a round of applause. I can't. Where did you get the shoes? Did you have to order those online?
Yeah, they're Nikes, you know.
But they're like I know I've once or twice I've come across them, but they are the proper Forest shoes, are they? What, have they a title like Forrest Gump shoes?
Yeah, they're the Nike Cortez.
Nike Cortez, brilliant, brilliant stuff. Owen, we'll go to you first. Again, a movie that I could see you slipping into that role of.
Big time, yeah. Amazing movie, really enjoyed it. I was on the edge of my seat there. Life is indeed like a box of chocolates, and tonight this was a beautiful little chocolate treat for the crowd.
Wow. It's all these hallmark moments out of Owen. I honestly, the queue of ladies for you this evening after this is going to be amazing. Don't worry, his phone number is actually written on the back of his shirt, so if anybody wants to pick up on it. Paula, there was a lot of awes in that, wasn't there? Like, oh, Jesus, like people were loving that.
Oh, I absolutely loved it too. It was, incredible acting, Kevin, and right across the board again. But yeah, so many lovely emotional moments in that where, I think there's lessons in it for all of us. I don't know if Kevin could have done anything more in that role with the runners and everything. Hopefully you're not going to run off too far after this. But, there's a lot of people from this movie that aren't on the stage because it really came from every generation, right through the kids from the beginning and all the way through. So I think, and Patrick Egan's not on the stage, but he was in there too. So I suppose it really took in this huge cast and so many more. And when I was talking to Tessie in the green room earlier, she said that she was really nervous about taking on the Oscars. And it was something that she didn't know whether she should do or not, but it was one of her best memories because she got to know so many people, so many younger people, and really got to feel, I suppose, a part of a new generation. Tessie needs no introduction there anyways. You could probably have a word with her.
Brilliant. And that's the thing. When I was talking with any of the cast members out the back, like that chap who played Desi, he's originally from Cavan and stuff, and he mightn't have known everybody. Like, it's brilliant to actually tie people in. And that's the thing that makes the movies especially believable, and what people don't realise. You could probably double the cast if we brought everybody up here who's involved. So that's the amazing thing about it. Lee, inside track, surely be to God you got something on dirt on somebody on this stage.
No, well, maybe hell on, wait a bit. No, I just want to say it was a phenomenal performance, but from Lieutenant Dan and the drill sergeant, I thought the drill sergeant, I have a job for you in a couple of weeks to juice up a couple of boys in the dressing room if that's the way you do it. So I have. And the pair of boys here beside you sitting on the bench, that's just like a normal trip home from Venus for them pair of boys. And Sullivan with one lane, that's all he does get in the house anyway, one lane to do. And last but not least, I just thought, it's a big worry, we're actually killing off all the good women in the parish. We've lost Ada Markey in the last film, now we've lost Anne Faley. What the hell are we going to do next? Who's going to make the suit ban? Oric Ward will be busy in the morning.
Brilliant. That's the thing, I didn't realise, Lieutenant Dan, or the drill sergeant, I thought he was standing on a box or something, innit? Because normally we have to do that to make him more imposing. Man, you nearly hit the ceiling walking up here. Do they know, like, you're tall people, I get it, but he's just taking the piss, isn't he?
Yeah, he's actually the good footballer of the house. Well, we've another one playing for us, and we're just doing. But he was the good footballer of the house. Joel knows that.
And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. One more time for Forrest Gump, everybody, and thank you very much to our judges. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. That was an outstanding movie, and like Paula was saying, you probably don't. Maybe you don't appreciate because you don't know, but the amount of people. That's what movies really cost. It makes the expense of movies when they actually make them in Hollywood, is having to pay extras and whatnot. But even like the Vietnam scene, we're always caught for people and making it when you have extras crossing through camera shots. Again, the gator made an appearance. Is there just one four-wheeler, Paula, in the entire okay, right. And it makes an appearance. I like to. Maybe we might get an actual Oscar for best vehicle. I'm not sure. Fantastic stuff. And everybody, like I said, you were holding together brilliantly during the movie there. The cuteness, the whole lot. We have our final movie of the night. So if you haven't bought your voting, please get your voting in now. You can also go for the raffle. We have our very final movie. Then we will break for half an hour afterwards to do the count or to get in the final votes and whatnot. So, sponsored by Nichrome Stainless. I am very excited to see this one. Everybody, it's Elvis!
Colonel Tom Parker, legendary manager of Elvis Presley, has been rushed to Valley Hospital. Colonel Tom Parker was a liar, a cheat, a con man. A shocking new book accuses Colonel Tom Parker of massive fraud and mismanagement. Parker received as much as 50% of Elvis's income. He worked Elvis like a mule to support his own gambling addiction. Many believed that Colonel Tom Parker was responsible for the death of Elvis Presley.
It's not true. I didn't kill him. I made Elvis Presley.
We're going to do a song for you we got out in Sun Records. It goes something like this.
Well, greasy hair, Gary makeup. I cannot overstate how strange he looked. I could see in that girl's eyes. She was having feelings she wasn't sure she should enjoy.
Well, listen to me, baby, what I'm talking about. Come on back to me.
So, without as much as a word to your daddy or me, you quit your job to go travelling all the way to Florida with this colonel fella that we have never met.
Mama, it's only 4 days.
4 days, 4 days, and then what?
I knew a fella once, he got his record on the radio. It was all over in a flash.
Mama, I'm just trying to take care of you and Daddy. That's all I've ever cared about. And never getting us back to a place where Daddy has to get in trouble with the law to put food on the table.
Elvis, how dare you? The good Lord warns us, do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own goddamn cleverness.
I just gotta be making the most of this thing while I can. It's like Daddy says, this could all be over in a flash.
I'm not fearful of it being over, booby. I don't know how to explain it, but I saw something in that girl's eyes, and it's something that's beyond us. But I know that whatever it is, it's something that can come between us.
Ain't nothing ever gonna do that. You're my girl, my son. You'll always be my bestest girl.
Well, listen to me, baby, what I'm talking about. Come on back to me, little girl, and we can play some house. Now, baby, come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby, come back. Come back, baby.
Your future, Mr. Presley, blazing before you. Recording contracts, television, even Hollywood. But to achieve this, I will need to represent you exclusively.
Now listen to me, baby, what I'm trying to say. Come on back back and we'll play some house. We can do what we did before. Now, baby, come.
In a few short months, Elvis Presley has popped out of nowhere. Everywhere he goes, he causes riots, mountains of press, and rivers of money.
There's been a lot of talk about the new Elvis. Of course, you gotta listen to the people that you love. But in the end, you gotta listen to yourself. So I want you to know that those New York people ain't gonna change me none. I'm gonna show you what the real Elvis is like tonight. If you're looking for trouble, you've came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, look right on my face.
My dear boy had chosen you, his audience. He had no idea what he had done to the both of us.
We warn you, Colonel. You've lost control of this act of yours. And he is dividing this nation. There are a lot of people who want to see him in jail.
I had to find a way out.
Well, I'm evil.
My baby's not going to Germany for 2 years.
Well, it's either the army or jail. Let them cut your hair. Prove to the world that you are a clean-cut all-American boy. You do your 2 years, and when you come back, I promise you, I will have done all I can to make you the biggest actor in Hollywood. Priscilla, the pretty teenage daughter of a United States officer.
And he said to me, you know what, Priscilla? You gotta listen to me, sweetie. This guy, he's got girls all over the world. Girls outside his house. Girls writing him endless fan mail. And then, Mommy decides to pitch in and say, ooh, what could he possibly see in you? And what do you two do up there all night? And I just said, Mom, Dad, we talk and we listen to music, okay? That's all. And then, and I said this really calmly. Listen, he's just really lonely, and quite frankly, so am I.
I've never met anyone like you.
Well, I hope not.
You no longer want to sing your songs. You want to be a dramatic actor, Mr. Presley. Is that right?
Thanks to me, his life became one big Hollywood movie. We are going to sing 3 spectacular Christmas songs in that Barry sweater. We are going to start with Here Comes Santa Claus.
Way down at the end of the lonely street, heartbreak hotel where I'll be so lonely, I'll be so. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Here Comes Santa Claus next?
Absolutely.
He's not even wearing the sweater.
You ain't no friend of mine.
You tell them it's time for Here Comes Santa Claus. I said so now. Now.
It's a beckoning candle, yeah. While I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, if I can breathe, please let my dream.
I always said that when it came to music, my boy knows best. But the special was my idea. It was a tremendous hit. We was back on top. But some people were putting ideas into his head that he didn't need me.
Thank you. Good night.
You've run up quite a tab, Colonel. And now we hear your boy is walking with other people. You've lost your meal ticket. Time to settle up before we have to make things uncomfortable. But before the army, we found no record of you at all. No passport, no residency. You were never a colonel, never a Tom. You weren't even a Parker. Why did you flee Holland, Andreas van Kuik?
I want to tell you in person, as far as business is concerned, I think we should go our separate ways.
What if the next Elvis Presley show did not cost you a red cent? You just play here for 6 weeks, then off you go to tour around the world with no financial risk to Elvis Presley Enterprises. No. Between shows, he turned to damn pills.
Hey, I gotta go. Give my baby girl a big hug for me. All right. Bye-bye.
Do you remember the last time we laughed together? Do you remember the last time the three of us sat down and even had dinner together? You don't even make love to me anymore. I give you my whole life. I have nothing left to give you.
You still love me?
Now you listen to me. The only thing that matters is that that man gets up on that stage tonight. But it is a Presley Enterprise decision.
What can you do for him, Dr. Nick?
I'm calling a trap. I can't get out. Because the Colonel's got some big debts, baby. This is the last show I will ever play here. 800 shows, and you don't even have a goddamn passport, you son of a bitch. You are fired! You're fired! What is this?
That is what we owe the Colonel. We're broke.
Daddy, I've been playing this mausoleum for 100 years. How could we be broke?
You spent so much money. The cars, the girls, the clothes and all that, and the airplane.
You are my business manager. You're supposed to be taking care of business.
I don't know what to tell you, son. We're broke. We're plain broke. You got to take the Colonel back.
I am not taking him back.
We're going to lose Graceland.
So you want out of our contract?
You're goddamn right I want out.
Well, I will personally loan you the money you owe to Jamboree Attractions.
Yeah, and you'll still have your claws in me. You'll still have me working here like a goddamn slave in a salt mine.
As for the older crowd, Elvis is back for a 5th year, and don't they love it?
Honey, there's this place you can go in San Diego. You can rest, heal. After the show, you can fly there directly and be in the clinic before anyone even knows. It's all been arranged.
So, I'm gonna be 40 soon. 40. And nobody's gonna remember me.
Please go. For Lisa, promise me. If you dream it, you'll do it.
I'm all out of dreams.
Promise me.
Good evening. Elvis Presley died today. He was 42. Apparently, it was a heart attack.
What killed my boy? Them doctors say it was his heart. Others, the pills. Some say it was me. No, I tell you what killed him. It was love. His love for you. You know, a few weeks before he died, I saw him sing for the very last time. He could barely stand up. But that night, he sang as he always did, with all his heart and soul.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. One true party in county jail. The prison man was there and they began.
Elvis, everybody! Can we please have the cast of Elvis? Killian, Katie, Breda, Michael, Mervyn, Megan, and Niall, please up on stage. Up you come, gang. Oh, being all gentlemanly and whatnot. Up you come on, don't be shy. Can't be shy after that. Wow. Keep the applause going. Keep it coming all the way over, gang. All the way over. Wow. Now that it's like, in all fairness, to do, like I said, it's difficult doing movies that people know very well, but to do a movie of a biopic of one of the kings of all time, Killian, what a performance. What did you enjoy it as much as you looked like you did?
Oh, thank you very much. No, I loved it, yeah. I know it's a treat coming through, I have to say, not many people know this about me, but I'm a method actor, and I kind of had to, over the last 6 months, kind of take up the rock and roll lifestyle, which was very tough, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's all thanks to this wonderful cast. Loved it.
That was incredible. So you've been doing a lot of drugs over the last... Yeah. It's understandable. Hey, listen, you were just getting into character, I get it. And the hair, I have to ask, who was doing the styling? Like, what was going on? Like, it looked... Was it a wig? Or was it not a wig?
Oh, no, I just took the lazy way out and just let my hair grow out for about 3 or 4 months. So I didn't bother to get a haircut. Jason Hughes down there wasn't happy with the custom, but no, let it grow out. But it's all down to Rose Mooney. Where is Rose? It's all down to Rose, because Rose Mooney was our team leader, and she left no stone unturned. And there was a buckle. We went to the army, and she left. She even went and ordered a buckle out, a gold buckle for the show for the army. And I swear to God, Rose Mooney. If it wasn't for Rose, this film wouldn't happen. So I have to say,
give it a Rose. There again, the tiny, tiny little touches that make a movie the real deal. Even down to Priscilla's hair. Like, who was doing all, like, Priscilla's hair in that first scene where Priscilla was in, like, the little ringlets and all the curls and all the rest of it. It was on the money. There was proper love chemistry looking stuff on, you know it. You could see it there, we could all see it. How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was grand.
The day somebody walks up to the actual Oscars in Hollywood and they wins an Oscar or stands on stage and they go, yeah, it was grand, yeah, it was grand. Come on, that was an absolutely epic performance. You surely enjoyed it more than just grand.
Sure, it was brilliant.
There we go. The Colonel. Yeah, because I had to look. Now, I mean, some of the, like, this has been the movie of hair styles or lack thereof. Where did you get the skull cap? Like, that was it. I had to double look. I went, 1 second. What? Who put the skull cap on you? Where did it come from?
Oh, it was Courtney Mulligan. Very good. Done a good job. I don't know what she's here. Very good.
And the Colonel himself, I mean, it's come to light now, he was a complete and utter scumbag. Was that a difficult place to reach for you, or...?
No, not really. No. Lee Conlon probably vouched for that, so I'll just say it now.
And tell me this, whose house did we use as Graceland? Whose house was that? Just out the road. But you make it sound like it was abandoned. Whose house was it actually?
It was Eamon Kelly and his wife kindly let us use their house.
You rarely get a house that is that tall with giant pillars. So shout out to your amazing house, Eamon. Well done. That was brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Can we have the three judges up on stage? I'll take you up this end here because we have plenty of space. That one moved a lot of people. There was people singing along to that. Killian, you're digging that a lot. You're digging that a lot. So we own as we go in order. Now, if ever a man, I don't know if you know this or not, but secretly, deep down, yeah, there's a lot of the king in you, isn't there?
Big time. I just want to say Elvis Presley, more like Elvis, you impressed me.
Wow, another singer from Owen Galgan, straight out of Swinford. Paula, I know there was a lot of crowd reaction to that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, brilliant movie. I think it's a dream come true for Killian. Well done, Killian. And Annie or Katie from the neighbouring parish helping out on this one. Brilliant, just brilliant across the board. We know that Elvis can be a bit of a prima donna, and I heard in the green room that Killian was equally determined in that way, that there was somebody sent to Dundalk for a particular shade of white underwear to wear under that suit. I think it was ice white, was it, Killian? Can't remember.
Ice white underwear. Magenta white.
Magenta, there you go. So well done. And then Mama and Papa Presley, I suppose, are not too unused to dealing with unmannerly children. So I suppose they were well armed for that role. But listen, just across the board, it was just fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Loved the movie, Elvis. It's a new release, so it's difficult to take that on. I'm looking forward to hearing Killian's renditions again later on. So well done, everybody.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you, Paula. So yeah, that's you locked in for the lock-in later. So yeah, you'll be doing great. You'll be doing the singing. No money. Elvis didn't get a penny, so neither are you. So Lee, what did you make? Like, that was top quality, top drawer stuff. But surely, by God, you have the inside track on what's happening here.
No, it was unbelievable stuff from every one of them. It was brilliant. Killian, just only a disappointing thing. I thought you should have lobbed the gob there in that scene when you had the chance.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought the gob would have been lobbed. I really would have sold it for both of us.
And then on Mervyn's role, like, he's been up here a few times already. He's been on the screen more times than Owen himself or Miriam O'Callaghan or something of RTE. But I seen him wearing that jacket that he was wearing. He wore that to a wedding one time, and he did say he'd get that used to it again. And finally, I did see, sitting at the poker table, I seen that depressed face from him many's a time before. Him just thinking, get me out of here. So Mervyn's well used to that role.
Good on you, Mervyn. Thank you very, very much to our judges. One more time for the incredible performance from the cast of Elvis. Thank you very much. That was tremendous. Of course, I am contractually obliged to say we are sponsored by Tuskers this evening, and my name is Tom O'Mahony, and this is Kevin Rowe Events. So, thus wraps up all the viewing of the movies. Weren't they amazing? One more time for all the movies we saw. So, how does it work? You have exactly 30 minutes to get your votes in, and what we're going to do is we're going to lay out 7 actual buckets across the front here with the name of the movie you have chosen. Again, outside the screen in the back part as well, we're going to have 7 buckets to lay it out. So if you haven't gotten your votes and you've been scragging around going, I don't know, I'll do it when I do it, get it done now. You have approximately 29 minutes. We'll say 29 minutes, or maybe. We're on 28 and a half right now. Get your votes in. So as you can see them, there is also, you can go ahead and get time for the raffle, which I will be calling out, because there's only one prize. I will be calling out in T-minus 30 minutes. One more time for all the cast members you had this evening, everybody! It's Elvis, everybody! It's Killian McGo! Killian, come get your Oscar for your absolutely, in all fairness, you had so many costume changes. It was tremendous. Do we have Anya to present it? Is Anya there? Where are you, Killian? He's probably in the toilet doing loads of drugs. Anya, is that you? Oh, come around this way, Anya. Come around this way. It would be unsightly to drag you up on stage at the very front. The steps, come up on the steps, Killian. Yeah, no, just Killian. Just Killian. Come on up. Fantastic stuff. So, your very first presentation. Come to the centre. Get your photograph. Get your photo. Come on over. Come on. Get your photograph. We're getting this. Okay, this is our mark. Round of applause one more time for Best Costume. It is Gillian for his role as Elvis. Brilliant. Well done. That was tremendous. Very, very good job. Fantastic stuff. Thank you very much. So up next is Best Dressed in the Room. And this is sponsored by Keith Sheridan. Oh, I beg your pardon. Keith Sheridan is going to be actually presenting it. KSH Group. Best Dressed in the Room. In all fairness, a lot of people turned out pretty good. Being presented by Keith Sheridan. Best Dressed in the Room goes to Anne Feeney, everybody! Of course. Of course. Come on up, mama. And do we have Keith Sheridan present? Come on up. Outstanding. Oh, Janie Mac. Fantastic. If you come over to the center, so. Brilliant. We get the proper photograph. Big presentation, just the center, Mark. Great stuff. So our next one is our next sponsor is Tyrcon Engineering. If there is a representative to come up as well, that would be great. If we have a representative from Tyrcon Engineering, brilliant. Thank you very much. Fantastic stuff. This one is tightly contested. This next one is to be presented by Liam O'Neill. It is Best Comedy Moment. We had a lot of them. So Best Comedy Moment Oscar goes to the two boys from Snapper. It is the pub scene from Snapper. So we may as well grab Desi and Lester as well. We may as well grab the two of you, or Desi if Lester has held it away. We grab the two of you quickly, boys. Come on up. You can share the Oscar between you. Best Comedy Moment. It was absolutely tremendous. Very, very good. How are you? Good. Oh, brilliant. So our next sponsor of our next award is J&P Ward Hardware. If there was a representative, make sure you come on up. Come to the center of the stage, boys. Get your photograph. Either side of them, gentlemen. Fantastic. Good stuff. Well done. He's literally clicking his fingers at you. Look at the birdie. Look at the birdie. Congratulations, boys. Very, very good. It was an outstanding scene. So, our next one up is to be presented by Jamie. Sponsor is J&P Ward Hardware. If we had a representative from that, it'd be amazing. It is the best adaptation of an all-time classic. Best adaptation of an all-time classic. Scent of a Woman, everybody! So Tony, you have to bring Tony up to receive the award. If you would, please, bring Tony up on stage to receive the award. Absolutely tremendous. That really was an amazing adaptation. Are you Jamie? How are you, Jamie? Good to see you. So if you stand in the middle and bring the two on either side of you, that'd be amazing. Just a little close up the front. Fantastic. So either side of the gentleman. So it'd be great. We get the photograph. Amazing. So for our next award, the sponsor is Coleman's of Lara. So if there is a representative, you're more than welcome to come on up. That is amazing. Yeah, what an adaptation. 11 minutes of dialogue learned over MP3. Brilliant. And our next representative from Coleman's of Lara is the sponsor, and Liam is going to be presenting this one. Brilliant. One more time, everybody, for Tony Ward. Now, this is where we get into the business end of it all. Next, are you Liam? Good man, Liam, come around this way here. This is the Best Supporting Actress. Best Supporting Actress. This is where we're getting into it. And the winner. I'm gonna say the character's name first. It's Claire Devlin from Derry Girls. Come on up, Claire. Well, Pamela, of course. Come on up. No, you gotta actually come get your Oscar. Come on, come get your Oscar. Brilliant. In all fairness, it was very good. It was very, very good. Well done, Teach. Very fact that she was some of the girls' actual teachers. Fantastic stuff. Our next sponsor for the next Oscar is Gifts and Things. And to be presented by Rosie. If we could have Rosie ready to go for the next one. One more time, everybody. So if Rosie is there, Gifts and Things are the sponsor, and this one is for Best Supporting Actor, everybody. Rosie, are you in the building? Do we have Rosie? Oh, there you are, Rosie. It's all right. Tremendous work, Rosie. You grab your Oscar and come on away up. Well done. Well done. So this one is for Best Supporting Actor. That's where it gets serious. And again, I'm going to say the character's name because it's so much more fun. It is, of course, Father Finton Stack, everybody! Up you come, Father Finton Stack. Brian Bannigan, where are you? There you are, boss. Keep the applause going, that's absolutely tremendous. A crowd favourite. This has turned into a wrestling match. Rosie, he's popular, isn't he? Come on up, boss. Rosie, if you lead him to the centre there. Fantastic stuff. One more time, everybody, for Father Stack. Our next sponsor is DBA and Trunk Road Garage. So if there is a representative, you're more than welcome to come on up. And it is going to be presented by David and Eamon. David and Eamon, two of them. David and Eamon. And like I said, we're rightly getting into the depths of the good stuff. This is for Best Actress of the Night, everyone! Oh, jeepers. Oh, jeepers. Man up, David and Eamon, grab the Oscar. Yep, that was pretty well done, all right. It's Lillian from Bridesmaids! We talked about it. We talked about the extent of the toiletry behavior out in the street. And Lillian, aka Sinead Callan. Wait, yes! Go on, give the squat. Show us the squat one more time. Look at that, everybody. Fantastic. So our final sponsor of the evening is going to be, I think it's Keebrian's Construction, and our representative that's going to be presenting is going to be Chris, please. This is for Best Actor of the Night. So Chris, I know there was a lot of mixed votes. This one was very tight. Chris, if you're there for the presentation, you're there, sir. Fantastic. Do we have Chris? We do. So, as you can see, Chris is holding 2 Oscars. Because guess what? We have a tie. We have 2 best male actors that we couldn't split up on the night. There's 2 Oscars. Now, you can fight afterwards, I don't mind. So the Oscar for the 2 best actors of the night goes to, and again, I'm going to say your characters' names because it'll be easy now. Elvis and Forrest Gump, everybody! Come on up stage, boys. Of course it is. Of course it is. Fantastic stuff. We have Forrest. Do we have Elvis? Is Elvis in the building? There he is. Come on up, boys. We couldn't divide him. We couldn't separate him. Come on over. Either side of Chris there. Fantastic. Well done, boys. So let's get the photograph. Let's get a photograph. Either side of Chris. Either side of Chris in the center. And you get your photos. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Well done. Well done, boys. Amazing. So our final one, I'm going to bring Paula back up again, our main sponsor from Joe's. So if you'd come back up again, if you wouldn't mind, please, Paula, for the one more time for Paula, everybody. This is for Best Movie. Oh, Jesus. So, Paula, you're going to present it. I believe Paula is going to present it. Oh, it's somebody else? Who's going? John? John from the company. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. So, John, if you'd like to make your way up here, that's it. Put the jacket on, John. Tension is building in the room, John. No pressure now. No pressure at all. Who do you think it is? Give me a cheer. What movie do you think it is? Might be. Who knows? What do you feel, John? You like Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump was good, but in all fairness, there was a bunch of good ones. Everybody absolutely knocked it out of the park tonight. You should give yourselves a round of applause. It was absolutely fantastic showing. One of the best I've ever been at. But there's only going to be one winner. There's only going to be one winner of Best Movie of the Night. And it gives me great pleasure to tell you. Derry Girls! Up you come. Up you come, gang. Come on. Up you come. Get your Oscar with pride. Come on up. Very well done. That's it. Standing ovation is right. Yeah, it's right. They knocked it out of the park. They're superstars. The wee English fella's up again on the crutches. Come on. Look at this. Look how happy she is. Well done. It was an amazing performance, and it makes absolute sense that she won it tonight. So do crowd in nice and tight this time, because you're all in for a 40. Ah, look at that. You want to file in there? Do you want to hand it over? Hand it over to who will we give it to? Oh, you know what? Let's give it to this legend right here to hold it up for the photographs. There you go. Everybody else bunching around. Fantastic. So if you all bunching around him there. Brilliant. Bunch for the photographs. Oh, you can, of course. Yes. Bunch in like it's an under-14 football game, and you're getting your medals. Yeah, now that's the style. Get down in front. That's it. Lanky fellas to the back. That's it. Hunch in. Nice photograph. Make it look like it's totally natural. Don't fall off the front of the stage. One more time, everybody, for Derry Girls! Amazing. Woo! Well done. Of course. This is some All-Ireland winning stuff, isn't it? Fantastic. Well, on behalf of everyone here, my name is Tom O'Mahony from Kevin Rowe Events. Thank you very much to our three judges. Of course, we had Owen Colgan, we had Lee and Paula. Give them a round of applause. To all the people at the backroom staff, to all the efforts you put into this amazing Oscars. Till we see you all again next time. Thank you all very, very much, and good night.